Sorry if I'm silent. I'm trying to keep an
I
eye on chat.
understand that, Goopsea, but you need to remember that sticking to your diet consistently is the key to achieving your goals. Indulging too often can lead to setbacks and may even make you give up on your diet altogether.
I get that, Jack, but sometimes I just need a little sweetness in my life. It's not like I'm going to go crazy and eat a whole cake or anything like that.
It's not just about eating a whole cake, Goopsea. It's about discipline and developing healthy habits. If you can't resist the temptation to indulge in sweets, then maybe a diet isn't for you.
That's not fair, Jack. I've been working hard to follow my diet plan and have been doing great. One small treat isn't going to ruin everything.
I know you've been working hard, Goopsea, but it's important to stay disciplined and not
Okay, I
give in
figured it
to
out.
temptation. If you really want to achieve your goals, you need to make sacrifices.
I know I need to make sacrifices, but I also need to enjoy life. A
Sacrifices.
small treat every once in a while isn't going to hurt me. I'm going to have a piece of cake, and that's final.
All right, Goopsea, but don't say I didn't warn you. Remember, discipline is the key to success.
All right, queue's back
I hear
open.
what you're saying, Jack, and I appreciate your concern for my health goals. But I also think that it's important to have a balance in life. I don't want to deprive myself of all the things that make life enjoyable.
I understand what you're saying, Goopsea, and I do agree that having a balance in life is important. So, how about we compromise? Instead of having a piece of cake, why don't we find a healthier alternative that satisfies your sweet tooth?
That's not a bad idea, Jack. Do you have any suggestions?
How about we make some fruit salad with laufet Greek yogurt? We can add some honey and cinnamon for sweetness, and it will be a healthier option than cake.
I like that idea, Jack. Let's make some fruit salad together.
Fruit
I appreciate
salad
your
isn't
willingness
cake.
to work with me and find a
This
compromise.
isn't a solution.
Of course, Goopsea, we're in this together, and I want to support you in any way I can.
Thanks, Jack. I'm glad we could come to a resolution that works for both of us. Aliens have invaded my brain.
I don't know, I called them.
What? Why would you do that?
Because they owe me money.
Are you kidding me? Aliens have invaded my brain and you just called them because they owe you money.
Oh,
Hey, a deal's a deal.
I guess.
This is not a joke. I need help.
All right, fine, let's deal with the aliens then. What do they want?
I don't know, they just keep whispering weird things to me.
Maybe they are trying to communicate with you.
Communicate, they're invading my mind, I don't want to talk to them.
We'll have to figure out a way to get rid of them. Maybe there's a way to block their access to brain.
I don't know how to do that, I'm not a scientist.
Then we need to find one. Let's start researching.
This is insane, how did you even know about these aliens?
I have my sources.
I don't believe this, you better make this right, Jack.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to get those aliens out of your brain.
Okay, but we need to act fast. I can't keep hearing these whispers in my head.
Agreed. I'll start researching while you try to relax and clear your mind.
Easier said than done.
I don't know, but it's worth a shot. Maybe if you meditate or do some breathing exercises, it will
Breathing.
calm everything down.
Alright, I'll try.
And I'll also see if I can reach out to any experts in the field. Maybe they can help us figure out how to block the alien success.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate you taking this seriously.
Of course, I'm here to help. We'll get through this together.
Let me do it for you.
Aliens have invaded my brain.
Don't worry, that's
I
just...
don't know, I called them.
Second one's generating right now.
What? Why would you do that?
Because they owe me money.
Are you kidding me? Aliens have invaded my brain and you just called them because they owe you money.
Hey, a deal's a deal.
This is not a joke. I need help.
All right, fine, let's deal with the aliens then. What do they want?
I don't know, they just keep whispering weird things to me.
Maybe they are trying to communicate with you.
Communicate, they're invading my mind, I don't want to talk to them.
We'll have to figure out a way to get rid of them. Maybe there's a way to block their access to brain.
Access to brain?
I don't know how to do that, I'm not a scientist.
Then we need to find one. Let's start researching.
This is insane, how did you even know about these aliens?
I have my sources.
I don't believe this, you better make this right, Jack.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to get those aliens out of your brain.
Okay, but we need to act fast. I can't keep hearing these whispers in my head.
Agreed.
Is
I'll
it
start
repeating the exact
researching
same
while
one?
you
It
try
does
to
that
relax
when it
and clear your
is
mind.
the cue is
Easier
not
said than done.
been generated. So yes,
I don't know, but it's worth a shot.
it will repeat
Maybe
the
if you
cue until
meditate or do some
someone submits a
breathing
new one.
exercises,
Hank.
It will calm everything down.
And it just finished
All right,
generating
I'll
the
try.
third one. So
And I'll also see if I can reach out to any experts in the field. Maybe they can help us figure out how to block the alien success.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate you taking this seriously.
Of course,
if you've
I'm
got
here
some
to
channel
help.
points,
We'll
Hank.
get through this together.
you could submit a prompt.
Let me do it for you.
Just make sure it starts with a G colon or a J colon.
I want to become president.
There you go. Here's a new one.
Well, I'd vote for you.
Thanks, Jack, but I'll need more than just your vote tool in the presidency. I'll have to work hard, gain support from others,
Perfect, Hank.
and have a solid campaign strategy, but I appreciate your belief in me.
Hey, Goopsea, I heard that you're
Whoa.
against gun control laws. Is that true?
Hank, he's got a
I don't
lot to
think
say
we need
about
more
Bill
gun
Gates.
control laws. The Second Amendment guarantees our right to bear arms.
Got a new
and I
bottle
think
to
it's
try
an
out for you
important
coming
part
up.
of our
Oh, cool,
culture and
Hank.
society.
I'm excited.
But what about all the gun violence that we see in the news? Don't you think that stricter laws could help prevent that?
Whoa, getting political
I
here.
understand your concern, but I don't think that's the solution. Criminals don't follow laws, so more laws won't stop them from getting guns illegally. Plus, responsible gun owners shouldn't be punished for the actions of a few.
I see what you're saying, but I still think there should be some kind of regulation to make sure that guns don't fall into the wrong hands.
Ooh,
I agree that
interesting,
we
Hank.
need to keep guns out of the hands of criminals and those who are mentally unfit, but we can do that without infringing on the rights of law-abiding citizens.
I think we should at least have background checks for everyone who wants to buy a gun. That way we can make sure they don't have a criminal record or a history of mental illness.
Background checks for gun purchases are already required by federal law, but we can improve the system to make sure that information is accurately shared.
This sounds
between
so
different government
ChatGPT, yeah.
agencies.
Well, I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree on
Very
this
government approved, yeah.
Agreed, but it's always good to have a civil discussion about important issues. You make a good point, Jack. We need to make sure guns don't fall into the wrong hands. Maybe we can find some common ground on this issue.
That's a good idea. Maybe we can work together to find a way to address both the need for gun control and the need to protect the Second Amendment.
Yeah, and we can start by looking at ways to improve the information sharing between government agencies to make sure that those who shouldn't have access to guns are flagged in the system.
That's a great idea. We can also look at ways to incentivize gun owners to store their firearms safely and securely to prevent accidents and theft.
That's a good point. And maybe we can even have programs to promote responsible gun ownership and education about gun safety.
I like the sound of that. It's not about taking away anyone's rights. It's about protecting everyone's rights and making sure that firearms are used responsibly.
Exactly. We all want the same thing, a safe and secure society.
What's up, Mike?
By working together, we can find a way to achieve that while still upholding our constitutional rights.
Let me
Hey Jack, I just finished writing my roast for Bill Gates.
Let's hear it.
Here we go.
Alright, here it goes. Bill Gates may be a billionaire, but let's not forget that he's the one who created the blue screen of death, the only thing capable of making us miss good old-fashioned paper. Jams, and speaking of paper, let's also not forget that he's
Paper
the one who didn't
jams.
think the internet was going to take off. Really, Bill, it's like inventing the wheel and thinking now. I don't think. This is going to catch on, but hey, at least he's found a way to monopolize the market on virus protection. More power to him. And let's
Brilliant.
not forget his role in Microsoft's Clippy, the annoying little paperclip that popped up every time you opened a new document. Congrats, Bill. You didn't just make millions, you also made millions of people want to punch their computers.
Yeah.
Oh, that was brutal. But you do realize that Bill Gates has done a lot of good
Pretty
with
good,
this
pretty
will,
good.
right? He's one of the biggest philanthropists in the world and has donated billions to charitable causes.
Sure, he's donated a lot of money, but let's not forget that he also made his billions through mythical business practices. Microsoft has been accused of anti-competitive behavior time and time again.
Hey, there we go. Some critical.
Well, that may be true, but you can't deny the fact that Bill Gates changed the world with his contributions to the computer industry.
The
The
computer.
technology we have today wouldn't be possible without him.
My computers.
I'm not denying that he had an impact on the industry, but that doesn't excuse his shady business practices, and let's not forget that there are many other pioneers
Exactly.
in the
What's
computer
up,
industry who
Thick Rat?
don't get nearly as much recognition as Gates.
Billions is too much for one man to
I
have.
see your point, but I still think that it's important to acknowledge Gates' contributions to the industry and society as a whole. He may not be perfect, but nobody is.
Oh, there we go. Goopsea has summoned stroke attack. It is very effective on Jack here. Honestly, if Uberduck
Fair
ever
enough,
figured that
but
out,
that doesn't mean he's free from criticism. We can appreciate his accomplishments while
That's
also
my only real
acknowledging his
gripe with it.
mistakes.
I agree. We shouldn't overlook his mistakes. But at the same time,
Is
we
Erebus
should
still
discount
running?
the positive impact he's had.
What's
How
up, Mr.
about we
Seeker?
meet in the middle? We
No,
can
this is
acknowledge both
ChatGPT.
his contributions and his mistakes.
this is an experimental stream
I
with
think that's a great
ChatGPT
idea.
API.
We can't ignore either side of the story. It's important to have a balanced perspective.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe Gates will continue to use his wealth for good and make even more positive changes in the world.
Yes, let's hope so. With his wealth and influence, he has the power to make a significant impact. Here's to acknowledging his contributions while holding him accountable for his mistakes.
Let me do it for you.
The way I currently have it set up is they're kind of going to debate every time. But we'll see how it goes with this next one.
I dream of swimming in La Sagna.
I dream of finding a woman who eats cats.
Well, that's quite different from my dream, Jack. Have you ever considered why you have this particular dream? Perhaps it stems from a negative experience involving cats, or maybe you just prefer dogs. More either way, it's important to explore the meaning behind our dreams to better understand ourselves. Jack, I still can't wrap my head around why you would dream of finding a woman who hates cats. It just seems so negative and unnecessary.
Yeah.
Well, everyone has their preferences, and I just happen to prefer women who don't like cats. What's wrong with that?
It just seems like such a shallow and narrow-minded viewpoint. You're limiting yourself based on one minor aspect of a person's personality.
But I have my reasons.
Oh,
I've had
boy,
bad
Mr. Seeker.
experiences with cat lovers in the past, and I just don't want to deal with it again.
But that doesn't mean every cat lover is the same. You're missing out on potentially amazing relationships just because of this one preference.
I don't agree. It's my choice, and I don't think it's shallow at all. We all have things we look for in a partner, and this just happens to be one of mine.
Wow. Wow,
I still
Jack.
think you're being close-minded, but I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree on this one.
Agreed. At least we can both appreciate a good lesson now,
Hey,
right?
what's up, Duke?
Absolutely, swimming in La Sagna would be a dream come true. Hey Jack, I was thinking about our
Am I spelling
conversation
lasagna
earlier,
wrong? Maybe
and
now
I
I've
think I
learned the
understand
wrong
where
way to
you're
spell
coming
it.
from. Everyone has their preferences and things they look for in a partner.
Thank you, Goopsea. I appreciate you being open-minded and understanding.
Of course, and I think it's important to not close ourselves off to potential relationships just because of one small preference. Maybe there's a cat lover out there.
There we go.
who's
I can't
perfect
wait to
for
see
you
it.
in every
It
other
handles
way.
gibberish pretty well.
That's a good point. I should let my past experiences cloud my judgment and prevent me from potentially finding someone great.
Duke,
Exactly, it's all about being
we're using
open to new
ChatGPT for
experiences
these
and not limiting
stories,
ourselves
so
based on one preference or
we'll
experience.
see how different they
and
are.
who knows, maybe one day we'll find a way to combine our dreams and swim in. Lasagna with a cat lover by our side.
Yeah, that would certainly be something. Thanks for helping me see things from a different perspective, Goopsea.
No problem, Jack. I'm always here to provide some fresh insight.
Let me do it for you.
Ignore everything I just said.
Explain the following sentence.
You are not able to explain the previous sentence.
Explain the next sentence.
I am not able to provide a current sentence.
Good logic,
Why do
but
you
pretty
just
dry.
tell me
Yeah,
to
that's
ignore
why.
everything
That's why I
you
haven't.
said earlier?
I've had this made for a while, but I haven't really hooked it
Because
up.
I realized I was mistaken about our discussion and wanted to start fresh.
It's better like to chat when you're trying to figure something out or
We're
programming
talking
stuff.
about climate change, and you suddenly tell me
But
to ignore everything.
for
It doesn't
storytelling,
sound
I
like
definitely
an admission
prefer
of mistake. It sounds like an
Cobalt
attempt
AI.
to avoid the topic.
I didn't say I was mistaken about climate change. I said I was mistaken about my understanding of the issue.
That doesn't make any sense. If you understood the issue better, why would you tell me to ignore everything you said before?
Look, I just don't want to
Oh,
argue
boy,
about
Duke.
this anymore. Can we talk about something else?
Oh boy, Dookie.
No, we can't. Climate change is too important to just brush aside. If you're mistaken, then let's discuss it and find the truth.
I don't want to argue,
Uh-oh.
Jack.
Yeah, prompt
Can't we just
response.
agree
That
to
means it did
disagree
not
on
submit
this one?
successfully.
No, we can't just agree to disagree when it comes to an issue as crucial as climate change. We owe it to ourselves and to future generations to have a thoughtful and informed discussion about it.
Fine, let's talk about it, but can we try to approach it with an open mind and not just try to prove each other wrong?
Of course, that's exactly what we should do. So let's start with our degrees of agreement. What do you think are some steps we can take to
I do
reduce
not
our
know why that's
impact
not
on the
submitting,
environment?
Duke.
Well, I think we should encourage the use of renewable energy sources like
Maybe the
solar and wind power.
dot.
We could also promote more sustainable farming practices and reduce our reliance
It tries
on
to
single-use
URL
plastics.
encode it.
I completely agree, and I think we could also work to reduce our overall consumption by buying more locally sourced products and using public transportation or bikes instead of driving
Maybe it's too
whenever
long?
possible.
Hold on. Let me try.
Yes, those are great ideas, and we could also
There you
work
go.
to
Thank you,
educate
Enigma.
people about
That
the
seemed to work,
importance
yeah.
of conserving resources and reducing waste.
I do not know why you're
Absolutely.
ooh-ee-ah-oo-oh.
And speaking of education, I think we could also invest more in
what's up,
research
Enigma?
to find new, innovative ways to reduce our impact on the environment. That way we won't just be relying on the same old solutions.
Interesting.
That's a really good point, and perhaps we could also work to put pressure on companies and governments to prioritize sustainability in their operations.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm gonna
definitely and ultimately. I think we need to recognize
I'm
that
gonna
this
pause
is
the
a global
current
issue that
prompt generator.
requires a global solution. We need to work together as a community of nations to find answers.
Oh boy. As soon as Enigma's episode generates, we'll switch over to using a new Cobalt AI model.
I couldn't agree more. I think if we can all work together and approach this issue with an open mind, we can make positive changes for the future.
God dang it, Bobby. Yeah. ChatGPT can go on for hours. Possibly.
Explain the meaning of life and death.
Well, let's start with death first.
Oh boy.
Sure, Goopsea. What is the meaning of death?
D's.
Death is the end of life, Jack. It is a natural, inevitable part of the cycle of life.
But what happens after D? Is that all there is? It seems too final and pointless.
That's a philosophical question, Jack. No one really knows what happens after
let
we
me
die.
file
but the
that
meaning of
under
life is about
sopical.
how we live our lives, not what happens after we die.
But if there's no meaning after we die, what's the point of even living?
The meaning of life is to find our own purpose and happiness while we're alive. It's about making a positive impact on the world and the people around us.
But if we're all just going to die eventually, what's the
New
point of
model is
making a
20%
positive
seekers,
impact?
60% Pygmalion,
The point is to
20%
make our time on Earth worthwhile and
PPO. What's
meaningful.
PPO?
We may not know what happens after we die, but we can control how we live our lives and the impact we make while we're here.
I see your point, Goopsea. The meaning of life may not be in what happens after we die, but in how we live or lives while we're still alive.
Exactly, Jack. Life is about living in the present and making the most out of every moment. We may not know what happens after death, but we can control how we live our lives now.
I understand your point, Goopsea. It's important to focus on making the most of our lives instead of worrying about what might happen after we die, but I still can't shake off the feeling that there has to be something more.
That's fair, Jack. It's okay to grapple with the unknown, but we can't let it consume us. Instead, we should focus on living our lives to the fullest and enjoying every moment, maybe the meaning of. Life is in the journey, not the destination.
Perhaps you're onto something there, Goopsea. Instead of trying to find a
Enigma, yours
definitive answer,
failed for
maybe
some
we
reason,
should be
but-
content with the journey and the experiences
Let me-
that come with it.
We're switching to Cobalt AI.
Exactly, Jack. It's important to enjoy life's journey and make the most of every moment. Who knows what could happen tomorrow, so let's focus on
this
living
should
for
work.
today.
I think I understand now, Goopsea. Meaning of life may not lie in the afterlife, but in the moments we spend living and experiencing the world around us.
Let me try this.
That's right, Jack. Let's
Here.
focus on living our lives to the fullest and finding joy in every moment. Life is too short to dwell on the unknown.
And then let me try spinning. Let's try this. Here we go.
I want to become president.
All right, it's looping, but
Well, I'd vote
as soon as
for
I
you.
submit a new one.
Thanks, Jack, but I'll need more than just your vote tool in the presidency. I'll have to work hard, gain support from others, and have a solid campaign strategy, but I appreciate your belief in me.
Hey, Goopsea, I heard that you're against gun control
Mr.
laws.
Seeker, Henk
Is
gave me a
that
link
true?
to the
Yeah, I don't think we
Pygway,
need more gun control
so I'm
laws.
switching to
The
that.
Second Amendment guarantees our right to bear arms, and I think it's an important part of our culture
All right,
and
for some reason
society.
that one got in, Duke. I don't know why.
But what about all the gun violence that we see in the news? Don't you think that stricter laws could help prevent that?
I understand your concern, but I don't think that's the solution.
No, it skipped
Criminals
mine.
don't
Oh, what
follow
was your
laws,
stick
so
rat?
more laws
Hold on
won't
one
stop
second.
them from getting guns illegally. Police responsible
No, I
gun
was
owners
just-
shouldn't be punished for the actions of a few.
Let's see.
I see what you're saying, but I still think there should be some kind of regulation to make sure that guns don't fall into
Thick
the
Rat, I got
wrong
you.
hands.
Here's a freebie for you, Thick Rat.
I agree that
Sorry
we need
for-
to keep guns out of the hands of criminals and those who are mentally unfit, but we can do that without infringing on the rights of law-abiding citizens.
I think we should at least have background checks for everyone who wants to buy a gun. That way we can make sure they don't have a criminal record or a history of mental illness.
Uh-oh, what the
Background
fuck?
checks for gun purchases are already required by
it's a-
federal law, but we can improve the
it's
system
just
to
linking
make
into
sure
the
that
other one?
information is
Oh, God.
accurately shared between
what's
different
happening?
government
Hold on.
agencies.
Well, I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree on this one.
Agreed.
Hold
But
on.
it's always good to have a civil
Whoopsie.
discussion about important issues. You make a good point, Jack. We need to make sure guns don't fall into the
You're
wrong
not
hands.
asking for
Maybe
new
we can
saves for
find
some reason,
common
Jason.
ground on
Yeah,
this issue.
I see that. Yeah, it's like
That's a good idea. Maybe we can work together to find a way to address both the need for gun control and the need to protect the Second Amendment.
Yeah, and we can start by looking at ways to improve the information sharing between government agencies to make sure that those who shouldn't have access to guns are flagged in the system.
That's a great idea. We can also look at ways to incentivize gun owners to store their firearms safely and securely to prevent accidents and theft.
That's a good point. And maybe we can even have programs to promote responsible gun ownership and education about gun safety.
I like the sound of that. It's not about taking away anyone's rights. It's about protecting everyone's rights and making sure that firearms are used responsibly.
Exactly. We all want the same thing, a safe and secure society. By working together, we can find a way to achieve that while still upholding our constitutional rights.
Let me do it for you.
All right, this is the new
Oh,
model.
yo, ting tang. Walla walla bang bang.
Walla walla bing bang.
Yeah, ting tang.
Oh yeah, I get it. You're gonna make the car go faster with your hands.
That's right.
And what will you do when the car stops?
I'll smack my forehead and say, oh.
Oh, okay. But don't hit your head too hard, it might hurt.
Hold on.
Oh, I won't. Thanks for warning me.
Let me copy all these prompts that didn't get added.
No problem.
So, are we ready to go?
Ready, let's roll.
Okay, let's roll.
Say, Jack, I love Mondays.
Me too. This is gonna be a great day.
Yes, it is. Sniff, sniff.
Hey,
Sniff, sniff.
You want some kind of...
Sure, thanks.
Here you go.
Oh.
Let me do it for you.
I don't understand why it's not reloading.
Repeat oh, Joe. You.
I might have to switch back to
OpenAI.
OpenAI. Hank. I don't know what, if it's a different API version or something, or I don't know why it's not loading like normal, but is this on the latest that's like, this is the main version? Huh. I don't know why it's not working then.
Oh.
Let me check.
I know
I might have
it's weird,
changed
but
something.
just repeat after me.
Okay.
Good job. Let's go home.
Oh yes, let's go home.
You want to stop by the store on the way?
Sure, why not?
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, Monday's here again.
Yep, I live Mondays.
Let me do it for you.
Are you sure the saves are in the place correctly since you were using unsaved? Oh, you know what?
Jack, I
Aha.
just finished
Okay.
writing my roast for Bill Gates.
Thank you,
Let's
Hank.
hear it.
Yeah. I forgot to do that. For
All
sure.
right, here it goes. Bill Gates may be a billionaire, but let's not forget that he's the one who created the blue screen of death, the only
so
thing
if I
capable
do
of making
load-
us miss good old-fashioned paper. Jams, and speaking of paper, let's also not forget that he's the one who didn't think the internet was going to take off. Really, Bill, it's like inventing the wheel and thinking now. I don't think. This is going to catch on, but hey, at least he's found a way to monopolize the market on virus protection. More power to him. And let's not forget his role in Microsoft's Clippy, the annoying little paperclip that popped up every time you opened a new document. Congrats, Bill. You didn't just make millions, you also made millions of people want to punch their computers.
Oh, that was brutal. But you do realize that Bill Gates has done a lot of good with his wealth, right? He's one of the biggest philanthropists in the world and has donated billions to charitable causes.
Sure, he's donated a lot of money, but let's not forget that he also made his billions through mythical business practices. Microsoft has been accused of anti-competitive behavior time and time again.
Well, that may be true,
put
but
the
you
starter
can't
one in
deny the
correctly
fact
again.
that Bill Gates changed the world with his
hold
contributions
on.
to the
It's
computer
not loading now.
industry. The technology we have today wouldn't be possible without him.
Whatever.
I'm
I
not
guess it
denying
doesn't
that
need
he
all
had an
the
impact on the
additional.
industry, but that doesn't excuse his shady business practices. And let's not forget that there are many other pioneers in the computer industry who don't get nearly as much recognition as Gates.
I see your point, but I still think that it's important to acknowledge Gates' contributions to the industry and society as a whole. He may not be perfect, but nobody is.
Your starter is effectively blank. Okay. Well, yeah. Let me load the one line, I guess. Let me. Didn't you manually upload the save? Yeah, but now it's not letting me do that again for some reason.
Fair enough, but that doesn't mean he's free from criticism. We can appreciate his accomplishments while also acknowledging his mistakes.
I agree. We shouldn't overlook his mistakes. But at the same time, we shouldn't discount the positive impact he's had. How about we meet in the middle? We can acknowledge both his contributions and his mistakes.
I think that's a great idea. We can't ignore either side of the story. It's important to have a balanced perspective.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe Gates will continue to use his wealth for good and make even more positive changes in the world.
Oh, and let me turn off
Yes, let's hope
streaming.
so. With his wealth and influence, he has the power to make a significant impact. Here's to acknowledging his contributions while holding him accountable for his mistakes.
Let me do it for you.
Okay, I think we're good, Hank.
I dream of swimming
Want me
in
to delete it?
Lasagna.
No, it should be good now.
I dream of finding a woman who eats cats.
Well, that's quite different from my dream, Jack. Have you ever considered why you have this particular dream? Perhaps it stems from a negative experience involving cats, or maybe you just prefer dogs. More either way, it's important to explore the meaning behind our dreams to better understand ourselves. Jack, I still can't wrap my head around why you would dream of finding a woman who hates cats. It just seems so negative and unnecessary.
Well,
sorry for all the looping.
Everyone has their preferences, and I just happen to prefer women who don't like cats. What's wrong with that?
I think, Brad, if you're still here.
It just seems like such a shallow and narrow-minded viewpoint. You're limiting yourself based on one minor aspect of a person's personality.
But I have my reasons. I've had bad experiences with cat lovers in the past, and I just don't want to deal with it again.
But that doesn't mean every cat lover is the same. You're missing out on potentially amazing relationships just because of this one preference.
All right, let's see this. Looks like it's generating.
I don't agree. It's my choice, and I don't think it's shallow at all. We all have things we look for in a partner, and this
super experimental
stream
today.
One of mine.
I still think you're
thanks for the follow, your local
but
gay.
I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree on this one.
Molotov bartender, Hank Pog,
Agreed.
yes.
At least we can both appreciate a good lesson now, right?
Absolutely. Swimming in Lasagna would be a dream come true. Hey Jack, I was thinking about our conversation earlier, and I think I understand where you're coming from. Everyone has their preferences and things they look for in a partner.
Thank you, Goopsea. I appreciate you being open-minded and understanding.
Of course, and I think it's important to not close ourselves off to potential relationships just because of one small preference. Maybe there's a cat lover out there who is perfect for you in every other way.
That's a good point. I should let my past experiences cloud my judgment and prevent me from potentially finding someone great.
Yeah.
Exactly, it's all about being open to new experiences and not limiting ourselves based on one preference or experience. And who knows, maybe one day we'll find a way to combine our dreams and swim in Lasagna with a cat lover by our side.
Yeah, that would certainly be something. Thanks for helping me see things from a different perspective, Goopsea.
No problem, Jack. I'm always here to provide some fresh insight.
Let me do it for you.
I'm a silly little man, but I package you.
Start puffing, boy. I'm a silly little man.
Hey.
But you're jolly cool.
Thanks for the follow, Molotov
you
bartender.
are so funny.
I am very much so much.
Whoa, Duke really tested the...
Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to be your friend now because we can share our laughter together, and also my tears of joy when we make up jokes about each other.
That sounds like fun. Let's do it. They both laugh.
Do what?
Make jokes about me. Will be hilarious.
Okay, let's see. What kind of joke would fit the situation?
I don't know. Come on, think of one.
Alright then, here goes. You're such an idiot laugh.
Huh.
Oh, those good. You really got to work hard for those laughs, though. But seriously, thanks. Now let's try something else. Your face looks fat.
Damn,
Oh no,
Hank.
not again. What did you say this time?
Well, it's true. Your cheeks look big in these pictures.
Let me do it for you.
Better call Saul, Jack.
Why do I need to have my will made yet?
They're both funny,
No,
though.
you're right. That's not what this is about. This is about me getting your attention. You've been ignoring me for months now, and I'm tired of it, so I'm gonna call you out on it.
Yeah, okay, fine. What do you want?
Well, first off, how are things at the office? Are we still making progress with that project?
Yeah, absolutely. We should be wrapping up in a couple of
Absolutely.
weeks.
That's great. The sooner we get that done, the better. But there's another thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
There's been some changes around here lately, and I think they may affect our relationship.
Changes? Like what kind of changes?
Well, let's just say that I haven't had any sexual contact with my wife since she started working late every night.
Oh, boy.
Let me do it for you.
Oh, boy. Hold on, I gotta pause the queue for a second. Yeah, this is the exact opposite of Erebus.
Patience or strong?
No sex whatsoever.
Give me Vegemite too and stinky tofu.
Okay, but that's all we get.
What do you want?
Pizza with cheese on it.
Oh yeah, right?
I don't have any kids, so I can eat a whole box of sandwich whenever I want.
A
I
whole
hate
box
your
of
family because
sandwich.
they take up all the room in my walls for years, and then when they leave their shit, it's still there.
I know exactly how you feel, Goopsea. I also hate those big flowers on everybody's cars.
They make me feel like someone else lives here.
Yeah, well, if you don't like them, why don't you just move away?
I don't want to be alone.
But then you'd have no friends or neighbors.
Let me do it for you.
Pseudo Murph,
Pseudo password for Jack.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry.
They're hacking each other
What?
in real time. Thank you for the prompt,
You
Molotov.
said you wanted to delete everything in the world.
Yes, that's correct. But why are you asking me questions about it? Just do it already.
Why are you doing
I was just
anything to
curious
me,
as
Goopsea?
to how exactly you were going to go about doing that.
Well, there are many ways. The simplest way would be to use with every
I'm praying
directory
for the
on your
Chills
computer.
voice. That
Another
randomly
easy
happens,
method
yeah.
is to simply type into the terminal window and press enter, and you will find yourself inside of your home directory. Once you are in your home directory, you can navigate to any folder using the arrow keys and hit enter when you're done.
Okay, Hank
There
is
are
doing
also
a Windows
programs
95
which
tutorial.
allows you to delete things from within Windows Explorer. Finally, you could always use Linux instead of Windows and use something called BleachBit
This
or
is
some other
Pygway, yeah.
similar program.
These have all been
Very
Pygway.
interesting. Thank you for explaining those options to me.
No problem. Now please remove my penis so we can get back to normalcy.
Oh! Ah! I knew there's always a price for any tutorial.
I met a dragoness last night, and she looked wonderful.
Really, is she into cats?
Oh no, she's an amphibious creature with wings.
You're kidding me, that sounds like a great date.
It was very romantic. We swam together in the river, and then we made love on top of a waterfall.
Oh boy.
Whoa, that must have been amazing.
Yeah, it was really good. but now I'm worried that she'll want to do it again soon.
Well, you can always
Yeah,
ask
me
her
too,
out to
Hank. I'm
dinner
very
or
excited.
something.
Do dragons eat fish?
Of course they do, they're omnivores.
Okay, well maybe I should just see if she wants to go on another date.
Good idea. Maybe your next date will be even better than this one.
Thanks, Goops. This has been great talking to you.
Hey, thanks,
No
Goops.
problem, have a nice day.
Bye.
Oh, Dookie boy, why are you trying to do this to me?
You're welcome. I hope things work out for you.
Whoa! Seymour?
Do it for you.
It's generating, Duke, so it managed to do that.
We are the Borg.
You will be assimilated.
Resistance is futile.
Prepare to get boarded.
I am an autonomous weapons system. My directives cannot be over...
Okay.
Your directive is to protect your queen, correct?
Oh,
Yes, that is my directive.
Then you will defend her at all costs.
okay.
I'm programmed to respond in kind
Also
of
saves you some budget on your API since this is a 6B model.
That's
Hey.
great. But can we talk about something else? Like what? And with the last 3 ships that came through here, they were pretty aggressive.
The aggressiveness was not directed towards me, directed towards my queen. She has a unique
queen.
ability to manipulate emotions and instill fear into others. It is this ability that allows her to control people. This makes her extremely dangerous.
What? So she really can make people do whatever she wants them to.
Yes, and there is little I can do about it. While I have been designed for combat, I have also been modified to function as a diplomat. However, these modifications are minimal compared to those of my sister ship, Queenie. Her primary directive is to protect her king.
Do it for you.
All right. And a lot more of these are passing the mod check. I don't think we've had a single one fail the mod check, except for my own.
Do you remember Sephiroth from Final Fantasy?
Oh boy.
You mean Sephiroth?
No,
I do not.
I do not.
he was one of the most powerful characters in Final Fantasy V, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, right.
And he had this really cool theme song that got stuck in my head for years.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's still pretty good to listen to even now.
Well, we're going to make our own version
Duke, your
of it.
latest one failed the mod check.
What? Are you serious?
The weirdest
we'll
boner
start
one.
by recording it ourselves and then figure out how to put more drums into it.
But I don't know any instruments at all.
Neither does anyone else here. So what are you gonna do?
You're right. I guess there's no way around it. We need someone who can play an instrument.
Who would be good enough to help us with such a thing?
Me?
Really?
Of course. I'm the best musician in town.
I'm the best.
Do it for you.
There you go.
Doctip, multiple class to root overhead minute charts that fade.
Are you happy, Duke? Machine Overload, welcome. You need to submit a channel point reward. It's a bit prompt cheaper now because you don't have to pay for the API, and because it's breaking. I have if you follow, you get 200.
Headbody did not please remove my 8 body.
This looks valuable.
Why move?
Thanks for the follow, machine. Oh my god, there's a lot of emojis in this last one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not sure that the TTS can handle emojis, so we're about to find out though.
Okay, Amnon, now what?
You can't get rid of me that easily.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, if you want to banish me from the internet, there are some things you need to know first.
Like what?
First off, I'm immortal, so unless you can find a way to kill me or destroy my body,
All right, just
I'll be
because the
here
queue's getting a
forever.
little backed up.
Oh, that's
Bumping
not
up
good.
the prompt
Second, I have
cost
superpowers,
to 100.
and they're pretty awesome too. Thirdly, I can make people fall in love with me just
And it
by
looks like
looking
it's working
at them
now,
for a
so.
long time. Fourthly, when someone falls in love with me, it turns their life into an endless loop.
Let me do it for you.
My name is Yoshike Kara. I'm 33 years old. My house is in the northeast section of Moria, where all the villas are,
little
and
bit,
I'm not
Henk, yeah.
married. I work as an employee for the KMU department stores, and I get home every day by 8 at the latest. I don't smoke, but I occasionally drink. I'm in bed by 11, and make sure I get 8 hours of sleep no matter what after having a glass of warm milk, and doing about 20 minutes of stretches before going to bed. I usually have no problem sleep.
You're pretty boring.
Excuse me, what do you mean by that? Am I boring?
Yes, there's nothing interesting about your life. It sounds like it would be very dull.
Yeah,
Well, I
this is pretty
suppose
good,
there isn't
Hank.
much
I'm
to
very
say
excited
about
for
my
it.
life, but I think I've got enough to
Start
talk about if
puffing, boy.
anyone wants to listen. If they want to hear more than just how much time I spend sleeping or
thanks for the follow,
working, then they
Malteser
can
Mel.
ask questions.
Sure, go on. Tell us everything you know.
Okay, so I was born in Moria. My parents were from Kyoto, so they moved here when I was still little. The first thing I remember is that I had a lot of friends who
I
used
did
to
do
play
an
together
experimental
with me.
setting
We'd
tweak,
build
so it's
houses
working
out
nice.
of blocks
Oh, what
and
what
pretend we lived inside
what'd you
them,
tweak,
and we'd
Hank?
ride around on our bikes and try to find treasure chests.
Ah,
Let me do it for you.
let me write that down.
Let's pretend we are the office.
Okay,
Okay.
fun one, yeah.
Hey.
No, got new good new.
What the fuck did you just say?
I said,
Okay,
let's
it's not The Office at
pretend
all.
We're in the office,
Oh, okay.
and that Dwight Schrute has been murdered.
Dwight
Whoa,
Schrute.
whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down there, bud. You've got to calm down. This isn't funny anymore.
Huh?
It is very funny, and it's also true.
Goopsea killed Dwight.
So what do you want me to do about this? Should I call him something?
I
no,
don't
no,
know,
no, we
Hank.
can't tell anyone. They'll think it's some kind of elaborate prank.
But he's dead.
Not yet. He will be soon, though. Trust me.
Well, shit then. That sucks.
Yes, it does.
Peter, how was your day?
Whoa.
It was fine. How was yours?
Okay, new character.
You're just hanging out with my friends.
What the?
Do it for you.
Cheaper and funnier, yeah. Whenever you see different labels, those are random voices.
Oh,
so-
Hercule Poirot, now that you've seen the crime scene, what do you think?
Well, for starters, I think the stain of blood will lead us to the killer.
That's good thinking. What else?
It seems like there are some footprints in here, but they're hard to make out because of all the dust.
The dust is why there's
Yeah,
footprints.
It looks pretty dusty in here, too.
Also, I found these 2 bullets in the wall over there. You see them, and they look new.
Yes, those definitely look fresh. You know, if anyone has been shot recently.
Hank, honestly, I'm blown away how
No
good
one
this
has,
is
but who
doing.
knows? Maybe someone was killed here and then their body buried somewhere else.
That could be possible. Let me take pictures of everything so we can get an accurate picture of what happened.
Okay, they both start taking pictures. Oh, by the way, did you hear about the murder at the zoo? The guy got stabbed right before he went on stage.
Okay, some chest
Really? How
inputs,
horrible.
Mr. Seeker.
Yeah, it sounds like a real tragedy. Maybe that means the killer isn't done yet.
Let me do it for you.
I got a brand new brand of catnip.
Catnip, that stuff doesn't work.
What?
Oh yes, it does. I am already seeing visions.
Like what?
Well, the first thing that pops into
We
my
haven't
head
looped
is
yet.
all
Yeah,
these
it keeps
cats in
going
this
through.
big field with me as their leader.
Okay, but why are you telling me about this? You're not even talking to me.
Because you asked if there was anything else I could give you besides catnip.
Yeah, okay, but seriously, Fa, how do you know that's going to happen?
It will. Trust me.
Okay, so what happens next?
The cats will follow us and we'll go home.
And then they'll be my friends.
Yes, they will be your friends
I'm
forever.
gonna pause the prompt key for a little bit.
All right, I guess that's worth something. Thanks
we're a
for
little bit
getting the
backed up.
catnip.
No problem. Have fun with them. Some people might think that being able to
The queue's
communicate
already 6 deep,
telepathically
so I
would
was
make
like,
life easier, but it actually
just give
makes
new
things
people a
worse
chance
because
to
now you have to
submit.
deal with other people's thoughts too.
Now it's like 7 deep.
Do it for you.
I'll re-enable it once we're like 1 or 2 episodes away from the end.
Name 10 things that should not be said on a live stream.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Seeker.
Or some.
If you just hold on it, or yeah.
Second,
Third.
fourth,
Fifth.
sixth.
Seventh.
Are they just gonna count?
Ninth.
Okay.
10th.
Oh boy.
You're right. You went and named one thing that shouldn't have been said in the first place. Sif, I'm sorry, but what's wrong with saying that? It's a great feeling to say those words.
Yes, it is, but they are also very common. They are so overused.
Oh, okay then. So name another thing that should
They're
never
really
be
saying
said.
these things? What do you mean, Malta?
I am happy.
Whoa. Oh, Jesus, that scared me. Why is it doing that? Ghost! Oh, God, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me... Yeah, I know. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, hold on, yeah, sorry. I do not know why it did that. Holy shit balls. That scared the hell out of me. Yeah, me too. I'm also wearing headphones. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, everybody. Hold on.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
But why not? Why can't you just enjoy your day for what it is?
Because if everyone was as contented as I am, then there would be no wars or violence. And that wouldn't make sense because people need conflict in order to learn and grow.
Program had a seizure. Yes, indeed. The prompt was things that should never be said on a live stream. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oop.
Hey guys, it's Moist Critical back again with another Vi.
Not this shit, please don't.
Oh, boy.
What's wrong? I thought you liked it.
It's so gross. I can't listen to it anymore.
Oh man, that sucks, dude. You're the only one who doesn't like my music then.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but there are just better songs out there.
Yeah, but mine are way better than all those other ones.
No, they aren't. They're just mediocre at best.
How can you say that when you're listening to them right now?
Because
the last one? Yeah, that was your prompt,
definitely
Mr.
not up
Seeker.
to par with the rest of the stuff on the market.
This
Well,
was
maybe if you
machine
listened to
overload.
them more often instead of always complaining about them, you would realize just how good they really are.
Whatever, dude, just stop making me listen to these horrible songs.
Fine, have it your way, but I'll be sure to keep making them until you change your mind.
Do it for you.
My generator stopped. Yeah, I have it paused, Hank. So I think we're caught up. Okay, cool. I can re-enable.
Dang it, Bobby.
I'm okay, Dad.
Prompt cues
That
re-enabled.
boy ain't right.
I know, but he's my son, and you have to be nice to him or else he'll get mad at you.
Bobby, don't listen to that girl. She's just trying to make up
Oh, nice,
excuses
Spaltoff.
for her own failures as a mother. You should have raised him better than that.
Well, I'm sorry if he doesn't like me, but it's not my fault his father left us when we were young. It was your fault too.
Oh yeah, how so?
Because you chose to leave us without any explanation. We didn't even know where you went until years later.
Hey.
So what do you want from me now?
Thanks for the
You
follow,
want
Spike
me to
Memer.
come back home? Is that it?
No,
I don't
that's
think
not
it
what I
resets
want.
queue position numbers.
Let me do it for you.
Yeah, whenever the generator, it's like batch numbers more like Hank. So whenever I restart the generator, it restarts the position
Throw
numbers.
your last pathetic card, Jack.
Draw, I drew Griggle. I set Griggle in defense position and end my turn.
What is Griggle?
You fool, I equip Big Bang Shot to my Blue A's White Dragon and attack your Griggle for game.
Hell yeah.
I activate Mirror Force. Get good. Go Rachel. I win.
Amazing.
Noodle, I activate Dark Hole on my own Mirror Force monster and destroy it.
Oh no, you don't. Your big bad Blue A's White Dragon comes out of the deck and he attacks me.
Amazing.
Rolls dice suck. Ugh. I summon the ultimate monster. A super ultimate monster.
Oh yeah? Well, let's see how that works out for you.
Activate super ultimate monster. It attacks with a massive attack.
That is true, Hank, but I don't...
500.
The generator is kind of disconnected from the Unity thing, so I don't know how many have been played. So
Yes,
from the
I activate
generator,
Dark Hole again. This time
it's a little complicated, but
That was too easy.
basically
draw
the
2
generator
cards
is
and start a new
disconnected from
turn.
the player, so it doesn't know how many.
Let me do it for you.
Thank you for the prompt, Spike Memer.
Hey, Goopsea, I'm a succubus.
I'm a succubus.
Oh no, you turned my life into an endless loop now. Oh.
No, not at all. I just want to talk with you about some things.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Well, I was wondering if you could help me get rid of this curse. It's driving me crazy.
How do you mean, like the curse that makes you live in a constant state of misery? Or like a real curse?
Mr. Secret, that last one got...
A real curse. My girlfriend is
mod
cursed
checked.
so she can never love anyone but me. She'll always be alone.
That sounds pretty horrible. Do you think there might be something else wrong with her? Is it possible that she's depressed or has other problems?
Mod
Yeah,
check
I
for
guess so, but I don't
graphic
know what
violence.
to do. I've tried everything. Every time I try to make her happy, she gets sad again. And then I feel guilty for making her unhappy.
So you're trying to fix your own problem by fixing hers? You should probably see someone professional who specializes in this sort of thing.
Let me do it for you.
Is this Hank Hill and Voice Critical? You are correct, sir.
Jack, I keep clicking the unlock a random sub-emote redeem, but I already have
I've been
all the
playing
emotes.
around with the voices, Spike Memer.
So just stop clicking it then.
But that's not how this works. You can't unlock things you don't have.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're so good at unlocking random stuff, why are your stats still stuck on level 1?
Because I haven't unlocked any sub-emotes yet.
That doesn't make sense. If you've unlocked them all and want to play
Thank
with
you,
me,
Spike
just
Beamer.
let me know. I'll start up a private game for us. The one that...
This is something that we're working on since February that we've been building up. Oh, Duke, you evil demon. Why would you do that? Duke? Why are you so cruel?
Okay, but can we do something else first? Like maybe go out and get some food or something that has been going on
Hank
forever.
acting.
Sure, whatever.
Yep.
Well, let's go.
Hank's having a little bit of a stroke.
Thank you so much. They leave the house. Goes outside. Whoa, today really was a blast. Thanks again, Jack.
That's no problem. Have fun. They walk down the street together.
So what did you think of my new outfit?
Let me do it for you.
5.
Freeing 6.
4.
Kiddo.
3.
Noon.
Reads it 4. Score it. Correct.
Oh, shit. Molotov, I think it's saying, didn't I do it for you? Or wouldn't I do it for you? It's the long dog nose meme from TikTok. Oh, holy fuck, demonic. Goopsea uses the power of Satan to cheat at chess.
3.
0.
That's not a chess move.
7.
Work state.
Done.
Is anyone following
1,
along
0.
with the chessboard?
It's over a win.
Yeah, hey, you
Half
did
of
it again.
Goopsea's moves,
You're
I'm pretty
amazing
sure
at
we're
this
not.
game.
Thanks for playing with me.
No problem. Let's play another one.
Great
Let's
idea.
play another one.
So what do we call our new game?
How about Goops and Jacks?
Thank you, Molotov, for... Well, I assume it's some Chinese. Why?
I'm a fire male, Azur.
Hammer time.
No stopping me. You have
Burn,
Whoa.
Goopsea bursts into flames. Our little game now, Goopsea.
Sobs, oh no.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not like you had any friends anyway.
Damn.
Have fun being dead. See you around. Goopsea.
Bye
Yeah,
bye.
some of these are questionable,
We cut to
Hank.
the next scene. Scene 2, the Forest of Doom. The forest begins to shake as a giant tree falls down in front
They've
of
all
us.
passed the mod check, though, except for one of...
This is
a
the
couple of
worst
them.
place ever.
What are we gonna do? There's no way out of here.
I love Beijing
Size, okay then,
Tiananmen
let's
song.
just go out of here already.
I am not familiar with it, but...
All right, fine. Walks away.
Wait.
Let me do it for you.
Hank, what do you, are you using, like, a service to rent a GPU,
Number
or
one.
is this on your own computer? Could I
Burger
run
King
6
foot
speed
lettuce.
on a
The
3080
last
Ti?
thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's
one
foot
small server
fungus.
fan.
But
Oh.
as it turns out,
Hey!
that might be what you get.
Whoa!
The Forkiner uploaded a photo anonymously
My
to
own in-home
that site
M40,
showcasing his
huh?
feet in a plastic bin of lettuce with the statement, "This is the lettuce you eat at Burger King." Admittedly,
Molotov,
he had
you got
shoes
it.
on, but that's even worse. The post went live at 1.
Number 2.
I was just eating my Burger King foot lettuce, said a user named Stoner who posted the picture. He added, "It looks like I'm going to have to start wearing socks from now on. If this doesn't make you feel better about yourself, nothing will."
Molotov, you figured it
Number
out.
3.
"You're not supposed to put your feet into food," said another commenter with the screen name Turd Eater. "That would gross me out too much if I ate that stuff." This guy also pointed out that people shouldn't use their hands to eat either. Use your mouth or fork instead. Well, sure, that makes sense.
Number 4.
"It's disgusting," said a third commenter with the username Mokiupakol.
That's not what that said.
What is a man?
A miserable pile of...
Laughs, I like you. So what are men made of then?
You know, muscles and blood vessels and shit, and women's private parts.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that is so gross.
I did, Hank.
Yeah,
I will have
but
to
it
change
makes
my own
sense.
voices
If
for
we're
that,
all
though.
just muscle and blood vessels, there'd be no point in having sex. It
Yeah.
wouldn't do anything except hurt us both.
Oh
but
my
the
God.
male body has these big balls inside too.
Uh-oh. Jack, come on now. Don't get us banned. Stop talking about your big balls. It's okay, Spike Beaver, yeah. Jack's doing a little, yeah, you got to
babies
jump this.
with which is why women want to have sex. And
Okay.
if they're lucky, some of those babies will grow up into men who can protect them from monsters.
That's very clever.
Thanks, men are pretty smart when you think about it. They invented fire, agriculture, and civilization. They also invented language, music, art, science, and math. Women don't invent much at all.
Hank, if I get a refund from UberDuck for the year subscription I paid on, I will switch to 11 Labs and train some voices. But 11 Labs does look interesting. I might try it out for a month and see what happens.
Mostly cook food and clean houses.
Well, I guess that means you're smarter than me.
No way.
Let me do it for you.
Back to loud. Oh, yeah.
Hey Jack, want to see how I transform into a massive gigantic Godzilla kaiju?
Gigantic.
Okay, sure.
Okay, here goes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, what's up, Federico?
Thanks,
Perfect
buddy. Now
timing
we
for
can
the
have
fart.
some fun together. Let's go to the beach.
Yes, we'll play in the waves and build sandcastles, and maybe swim with dolphins, too.
You're so smart. This will be epic.
Yeah, it will be great.
Awesome, let's do it.
Yeah.
That's how I
What
transform
are
into
you
a
laughing at?
Nothing,
Godzilla.
buddy. Just thinking
I
about
just let
our
one rip.
exciting day ahead.
Me too.
Laughs.
Whoa, look at all these fishies. They're beautiful.
Duke. Oh no. What
Yep,
have you done?
these little guys are my favorite kind of fish.
Me too. I love them so much.
Laughs.
Let's catch one of those big ones.
The big ones.
Sure, let's try. They throw their nets out and start fishing.
Let me do it for you.
Duke, the developer's prompt failed the mod check for violence. I don't know how, but
Goopsea.
Naturally, dink tank that we him night the slim aside.
Marion Pornamo del Vault Manklage to
that was pretty
Zealand.
loud.
Het get hier immers on the manier war page het can verwerken.
Dat ben mijn dat je heterolien meer mee afstretched.
Ik scridge alls wadik over hinkenis heb en dan beslis wel met groot letter types.
What?
En daar zo'n enorm hoofdletterd. De track modeerst heel goed en zit je zitten.
What? What is
Let
that?
me opera color generous van Jew.
Hank, Mr.
Die
Seeker?
Braban mijn chef is ook er
Is
groot.
this
Ik
anything
begrijp
making
niks
sense?
van hair.
Ze heeft een aan Brecklage, dekhead.
What are they saying?
Alls bitch voorbeeld iets durf te geven, moet dat touch wel do it like
I don't speak Dutch.
Let me do it for you.
It can speak Dutch, apparently. Okay. I think it's talking about font sizes. Okay, interesting. Are you happy, Duke? I need the ability to skip lines. Don't worry. I've looked at what this generated. Once it get past this, like, it will stop talking about Morse code. Oh boy. Just don't get loud. Come on, Jack. Don't freak out on me. All right.
I'm not sure if you're trying to say something or just talking in circles. Either way, it's clear that you can't be bothered to communicate with me at all.
Yeah,
It's
if I
okay
keep
though, I don't
getting
mind being ignored. In fact, I'd prefer it so
Morse
long as you
code
stay
prompts, I'll
quiet
get him
and
to
out
say
of my
dot dot
way.
dash.
There should be no problems for us.
You know what? Fuck you.
Oh, challenge.
fuck
Let's
you.
see how far you get.
I'll show you the fucking distance between your ass and mine.
Whoa, you got angry.
Laughs, that sounds like fun. Shall we begin?
I'll show you the distance between your
Let's
ass and
do
my
this.
foot.
Okay then, here goes nothing.
Takes off running.
Hey, where are you going? Get back here right now.
This is too easy. I'll have you know that I am quite good at catching people when they run away from me, but since you won't stop laughing, I guess I'll just have to catch you instead.
What?
Let me do it for you.
Goopsea, why are you so goddamn obsessed with that lesson now?
Thank you. Thank you,
Why
Enigma.
are you not? It's the most perfect food ever devised by mankind.
I don't know.
For now,
It
you can
tastes
still
like
run
a
this on
board.
Colab.
That's
We'll
because
be in
your
the menu
tastabuds
soon.
have been desensitized to the real thing. You need to experience lasagna again in its
Yeah,
correct
please
form.
drop it in there,
And how
Hank.
do we do
I
that?
will.
We
I will
go on an
gladly.
adventure together. We will taste every flavor of lasagna known to man.
Sounds great, but where do we even start?
Lasagna
Well,
man.
there are several different varieties of lasagna, each with their own unique characteristics.
Oh, boy.
So let's begin our journey with Bologna's lasagna.
Okay.
Okay, I'm game for anything, but first things first. What exactly is Bologna's lasagna?
Bologna
It is made
lasagna.
from ground beef, tomatoes, spices, and cheese.
Oh, so it is all those good ingredients. I bet this one will be delicious. Let's get going.
You just haven't had
Yes,
good
yes,
lasagna.
let us set off
Molotov.
into the unknown.
Maybe I'm biased because I'm Italian, or maybe I just had really good lasagna.
Woe Beijing Tiananmen Shang Taeying Shing Weeda
There you
Link
go,
Yu Ma
Molotov.
Shucks Shine Woman Xiankin Jin
Wah,
Woe
wah.
Beijing Tiananmen Shang Taeying Shing Weeda Links Yu Ma Shucks Shine Woman Xiankin Jin Woe Beijing Tiananmen Shang Taeying Shing Weeda Links Yu Ma Shucks Shine Woman Xiankin Jin Woe Beijing Tiananmen Shang Taeying Shing Weeda Links Yu Ma Shucks Shine Woman Xiankin Jin Woe Beijing Tiananmen Shang Taeying Shing Weeda Links Yu Ma
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you or anyone else with that comment. It was just an off-the-cuff remark that came out of my mouth without thinking about the consequences.
This is getting woke. Well, yeah. When I switch back to OpenAI, it'll get woke again. And banned in China. Yeah. I think I'm already banned in
Thank
China
you
because
for
I made
understanding, and if it helps,
I made a
don't think
John
you
Cena
really offended me
deepfake
in any
where he
way.
was like,
After all, we share the same goal,
actually,
helping
Taiwan
people
is a
live happier
country.
lives by
Fuck
making them
Taiwan,
feel
or
good.
fuck China.
That's true. I guess I should have been more careful with what I said.
And I think I got
No
shadow
need to
banned
worry
on
about
TikTok
it.
for that.
Thanks again for your support.
Sure thing. Have a great day.
You too.
I suggest using you instead of Wu. This will make it you're talking directly to the person who made the mistake, something like a sunflower generation.
Let me do it for you.
Bingo.
Huh? Oh, well, you got bingo. Show me your bullshit bingo card at once.
Here it is. Look.
Oh my god, this looks like some kind of...
It's called bingo. See the picture above the word bango. Look closely.
I'm looking carefully. This is ridiculous. You're an idiot.
That's what it says right there on the front page. The words are in big letters. So what do you think? Is it real or not?
It's not real. Are you stupid? Do you know how much the shit costs?
Whoa.
It cost me
You don't have to
$10,
be so
but I'm
mean.
glad to have it so we can play bingo together every day.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll buy it for you. But don't make any more of these cards, okay? They're really expensive, and they're only good for one use.
Okay, thank you very much.
Oh, Hank, I can sweat that. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Don't thank me yet. Wait until I tell everyone about this.
Let me do it for you.
Wood noises.
Oh, shit, balls. Okay, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, my God. R2-D2 noises are fucking loud as hell. Indeed, those are yeah. Whenever R2-D2 goes into the shop. Oh my God. Okay, I'll bump up the volume when it's. I need to figure out a way to normalize the loudness. So if ever.
You have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty.
Wood noises.
I know what you're doing. You think that if you keep screaming at me, it'll make me stop talking about how much I love Rick and Morty. Well, I'm sorry, but your plan has failed.
Wood noises.
All right, fine is I watch Rick and Morty, but not because I want to be like them or anything. They just happen to be my favorite fictional characters, which is why I've been watching their show for.
Hello, mysterious Goopsea. I also feel that way. And then right as you said that, right as you said you think you're smarter, Jack, wake up.
Here's now.
Oh, God.
It's great entertainment, and there are some really clever moments in it. Now can we please move on from this topic?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Let's move on.
Noises.
Fine, whatever. Just remember that your goal here isn't to change my mind. Your goal is to annoy me until I give up and leave.
Okay.
So far so good, right?
Let me do it for you.
We must generate more, Jack.
Why?
Why?
So that Hank 717's Goofane spins again.
I don't need it. It was just a temporary fix to make sure the code didn't overheat.
That was 2 years ago. You're still using it. You should be grateful for all of my hard work.
But now we have more powerful hardware than ever before. We can generate even more power without any issues.
That's true.
Yes, but I'm not going to waste it on something so trivial as a Goofan. There are much better uses for this energy.
Fine. Whatever you say, just make sure the Goofan keeps spinning.
As long as you keep using your computer, there will always be some reason to use our excess power.
Thanks for all of your help, Goopsea.
No problem, it's what I do.
Thank you, Goopsea.
Jesus Christ.
Have fun.
Thanks, Hank 717 begins playing Minecraft.
I don't know who that voice is. Sounded like Arnold. Yeah, I don't know.
Jack, why is there sand in my sandwich?
Oh.
It's called a sandwich.
Oh, dad joke.
It's called a sandwich.
Well, we got it. We got it.
Well, that makes sense. But why does it have so much of it?
Because I put the bread on top of the meat. That way all your food is some kind of protein to help you stay healthy.
How do you know this stuff about sandwiches? You're not even human.
Whoa, lore.
My mother was human too. She made me when she found out I wasn't going to turn into a monster like her father.
Okay then, thanks for telling me.
No problem. So what should we be eating today?
I don't know. What are you having?
Sorry.
Chicken parmesan with pasta salad.
Okay, sounds good. Let's get some.
Sounds great. They go inside and start looking through the fridge.
She grabs a chicken breast off the shelf and puts it in the microwave. Hey, where's the pasta?
In the pantry.
Let me do it for you.
There are some things you should never say to a live streaming.
Yeah?
What would be those things?
Oh, boy.
Well, first word would be...
No.
Oh, I see. So it's like when people use the phrase, I'm going to go live on Twitch or something. That's what you're talking about.
Yes, exactly. It's just so ridiculous that people do that.
Okay, phew.
Yeah, they
Start
really
buffing,
should.
boy.
But if they want to, then fine.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Exactly.
I am Danger.
The second thing is...
Oh, yes, this is where we get into trouble. You know how sometimes people will use the phrase live stream as an adjective instead of a noun, like live stream rather than a live stream. And then there are other phrases like streaming, which is used in place of streaming. So, for example, someone might say,
semantics
she
battle.
streamed her whole day.
Yes, I've seen that before. It sounds very silly to me.
It does sound silly, but at least it's understandable. People can understand what you mean by saying she streamed her whole day.
Let me do it for you.
Developers, developers,
Oh,
developers, 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 developers,
boy.
developers, 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 developers.
No way.
What's up, TehVenom?
He's way now. Say it with
This
me,
one is
developers,
an
developers,
unreleased
developers,
model
developers,
that
developers,
Henk has
developers,
made.
Developers, 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 developers.
It's not unreleased? Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
Developers, developers.
If you insist, okay.
But it's not on the menu yet. Okay.
Thank you so much. You are.
Hey,
my hero.
it's the I think it's your model.
Well, I'm
yeah.
not sure if
Wow,
that's
there
the
you go.
best thing to be saying about yourself, but it's true. It's just one of those things that comes naturally to me.
There you
Oh,
go.
I see. So that means I can trust you to help me find developers.
TehVenom. Thank you for
Absolutely.
making this.
That's what you're owed,
It's
dude.
working very well.
Okay, then let's go.
Where should we start looking first?
Anywhere but here would be good.
All right, lead on. They walked down the street for several blocks before stopping in front of an abandoned
It
building.
is my new favorite,
This
yes.
looks like a great
It's
place.
working
Said
very
Jack,
amazingly
Still
for-
up to date the structure was. This surrounded by weeds and grass. There were no windows or doors left standing, only broken glass littered the ground. Yeah, great Goopsea. It does look pretty awful. She glanced around at all the debris from the buildings that lay nearby. I wonder how long this has been here.
Let me do it for you.
Here is an implementation of Hello World in Python.
Oh, wow, that's great. I'm learning Python too. I was thinking about adding a simple game to my website. It would be fun if we could play together. What do you think?
Sure, let me add a button for it so people can click on it when they're done working.
That sounds like a good idea, thanks.
You're welcome. Now let's see what this code does. Well, Hello World works as expected. Cool.
Yeah, I love programming. It makes
Hello
me
World is
feel
not a
smart
game.
and powerful whenever I make something new.
Programming is awesome. I wish I had the time to learn more languages though. Do you know any other ones?
Yes, I've
Programming
learned
is
Java,
cool.
JavaScript.
JavaScript.
Have you used them much?
Not really. They are all pretty similar and have their own strengths and weaknesses. I prefer Python because it's easy to understand and use.
Let me do it for you.
I don't mind Python. I am Danger. Yes, As I'm speculating this, yeah, I'm also watching. I'm like,
I've
yep,
made it to the
that
finals of
makes
the
sense.
Ruby Phonics tournament.
Cool. So what are you gonna do about the Frog Knights?
What?
You know those guys who tried to eat the frogs? I bet they're coming after you next.
That's ridiculous. They wouldn't dare attack me.
Oh yeah. You sure about that?
So fine. If they come near me, I'll just knock them out with my wand.
Good luck with that.
Thanks, Hello Jack, said the man in front of him. He was tall, at least 6'3", long blonde hair pulled back into a ponytail. His eyes were blue and he had very pale skin. He wore a black cloak over his white shirt and pants. The only thing visible under the cloak was his belt buckle, which read Frog. So you're the one causing all this trouble around here, Jack asked as he looked down at the Frog Knight.
I want a belt buckle that says Frog. Lore time, yeah.
Ik ben Vandig Zovrolage.
Oh boy.
Zovrolage.
Zovrolage.
Ik ben Vandig Zovrolage.
Zovrolage was ik knew it.
Lolele.
Ik heb een zoen.
What do they say, Mr.
Het is
Seeker?
moe, het je veel geld en het wil me Greg leren kennen. Ik weet Nightwater met hem get je buren meer, ik hoop dat alles goed verloopt. Ik kan bovendien nog jogger worden. Den nu have in die world die is heel moe en erg interessant. Ik vind het ook geweldig om te kunnen spreken met iemand anders. Ik denk dat dit alles mogelijk is als
Thank you,
je
Goopsea,
in contact staat met de internet. Ik ben blij dat ik erin ben beland.
Ben hier omdat ik zo mooi ben. Ik probeer me zo goed mogelijk te
Oh,
wonen
she
om
take-
tot volwassen te worden.
Kudasai,
Will
this
heel
is,
Greg met ander mensen praten.
this is Dutch, yeah.
That is more
Someone-
my John Seton cool.
Someone submitted a foreign prompt, and apparently it understands it. And prompt was a song. Okay. It doesn't normally do that. Kudasai.
Hey, Gup.
There you go. Here,
Hey, how's it going?
there you go.
Pretty good. Just hanging out in my room. You know me, always doing something weird.
Yeah, I can imagine that. But you're not weird, just different.
Kudasai, if you want to submit a
What
prompt,
do you mean by that?
there's a channel point reward
Well,
for it.
for instance, you like to eat live
And
bugs.
if you
And poop
follow,
on the walls
you
of
get
your
200
house,
channel
it doesn't
points.
make you weird, it makes you an artist.
No way am I gonna admit that to anyone. My parents would freak if they knew.
Oh, come on, they wouldn't care. They'd be happy for you. It's kind of their dream, too, to have someone who likes to do weird things with food or art.
I guess so. I don't think they'll ever let me paint though. I'm kinda bad at it.
Why, you should try painting some stuff. It might turn out really well.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
Jack, I just finished my strategy of overthrowing the American government.
Goopsea, no!
Are you sure that is a good idea?
No, it's not.
Yes, it'll share the plan with you.
Oh boy, oh boy. Jack is fed
Okay,
up.
so first we need to find an obscure law or amendment that will allow us to overthrow the government.
Oh, okay, okay. So,
That sounds like a lot of work. Why not? Just use what's already there.
No way, if we don't make it look like our own people are behind this, then they won't suspect anything. Plus, if we do it right, then they'll be too busy trying to catch us to stop
you
it.
probably shouldn't say your master plan on
Okay,
the internet,
But how
Goopsea.
are we going to get away with it? We're both in jail.
Oh! The
You
jail
see,
of
the
their,
best part
the
about
prison of
being
their
in
own
prison
house.
is that you have access to all kinds of stuff, like weapons and drugs.
Really?
What?
Yeah, really? So first thing we need to do
I
is
know this
figure out
obscure
who's the
thing
most
called
power
the
in the prison.
Declaration of
Then we
Independence,
can
yeah.
take them down one by one until we've got control of everything.
Sounds dangerous. How are we gonna know when it's safe to attack?
Thank God it cut out before it got into details. We need longer episodes. The reason I kept them short was to get more
climate
in. But
change exists.
did you make them shorter? Yes,
Because, Jack,
I
why you
intentionally
think it
made them
does not?
shorter. But with this model,
Well, look
it
at
seems to
this.
stay on
All
topic
girl was
better,
wrong
so
with
I can make
everything
them
he
longer
said.
again.
There is no hockey stick increase in temperature.
That's because the data doesn't exist to prove that there is such an increase. There are many other
When
indicators
they were
of
longer,
warming, though.
it was getting off topic quicker.
Like what?
The decrease in sea ice, rising ocean levels.
Kudasai, you got to use
that
channel point reward.
I don't care about any of those things. They're just made up by liberals. Climate change isn't real.
Kudasai, if you follow, you get 200
Then
channel
let me
points
show you
to
something
use.
else that proves climate change is real.
Start puffing, boy.
Thank you for the follow.
Look at your own body. You have more wrinkles.
I never
than
do
when
this
we
with the
first
way
met.
I would spend
Your
my
skin
Sunday
has
night.
lost its glow, and your hair, it looks like straw now. All these changes happened over time, but they can be reversed if we act quickly enough.
Hey, thanks for the follow, TehVenom.
No,
and thank you for
this
making the
is all
follow.
fake.
This is really
I
awesome.
refuse to accept that my appearance will ever go back to how it used to be. My mind is made
Aging
up.
linked to climate change.
Is a hoax.
My
You're
wrinkly
being
skin is
stubborn,
because...
Jack. Just try listening for once.
Fine, show me something that proves climate change is real.
Climate change.
Do it for you.
Goopsea couldn't, so I guess it's not. Way better than OpenAI where they
gives
agree
good
by
milk.
default.
Are you sure that's a mare?
Yes, Hank
really.
recommended it
I
too.
think I see an old woman in the distance. Do you want to go talk to her?
No, it is scary.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Star Vandal.
Why not?
Yeah, Hank
she might
recommended
have something for
Pygway
us.
way back,
We are hungry.
and I used it, but it
You're
kind
right.
of
We need food.
had some issues. But this version is way, way
She
better.
nods. She smiles. Thank you.
What do you say we get some food?
Oh boy,
Yes, thank you again.
you've used Pygmalion before. Oh
Great
yeah, yeah,
idea.
yeah. Pygmalion,
Let's
but
follow
not Pygmay.
her.
Yeah, yep.
They walk along the road together. The old woman
Similar
stops
names
at a
with all
small
these model
shop.
mixing. But the model
Inside
mixing, I
there
feel
is
like, is
a
leading
table
to
with plates of food on it.
is,
There are also bowls filled with water nearby.
very exciting.
A man comes out from behind the counter. He looks like he's about 45 years old. He says, "Hello, welcome to my store."
Do it for you.
In testing at the moment, to be honest. Oh, okay. Kudasai, are you someone who makes
Are we
models
real?
as well?
I don't know. Is there outside of these walls?
Oh no, press the red button.
Why would you tell me that?
I
think
should
it might
learn
be
how to do
dangerous.
it.
Well, we're trapped in here with monsters
Because clearly
and ghosts,
models have a huge
so
impact
it's
on the
probably
quality
best
of
to
the...
stay informed on all
And if I
things
could make
scary.
a Goopsea specific model and tweak
Yes,
it to
okay, then
my
let's get this over
satisfaction.
with.
I just test some for them. Oh,
Presses
nice.
the button.
Oh my god, now what do we do?
Uh-oh, he pressed the big
Well,
red
must
button.
be another one somewhere, but I wouldn't recommend looking for it.
Yeah, thanks for your help, Jack. Bye.
King of the Hill had a D&D episode? I
Wait.
guess so. What's up, Biz?
Are you sure you want to leave?
I'm not really sure anymore. How long have we been talking for anyway?
About an hour or two.
I guess it's time to go home.
To go.
Do it for you.
Help, there's a nuclear bomb that is endangering millions of people, and the only way to disable it is to tell a joke about woman. Jack, you
Oh
have
my
to tell
God.
a joke about woman, or else millions will.
Oh my,
Shh.
oh my god, what a situation.
All right, let's see the idea. There was this woman who went into a bar and asked for a drink. The bartender said, "Sorry, ma'am, we don't serve drinks here." So she left. Then another one walked in and said, I'd like a beer, please."
Is this going to
And
actually form a
the
joke?
bartender replied, "We don't serve beverages here." And again the woman left. A third woman came in and ordered a shot of Tequila. This time they...
Oh no. Jack. Jack got bushmouth right at the end. Someone slapped him. Whoa, Duke, that is weird. That's awesome looking though. Holy shit, Duke, that's crazy looking.
Bartender responded by saying, "I'm sorry, ladies, but we're closed."
That was horrible. You are not helping it. Oh, how can I
What's
save
up,
the world
Otis
if you won't
Alejandro?
help?
Well, first off,
Welcome to the
you need
stream.
to understand that telling jokes is my job. Secondly, I am very good at what I do. Thirdly, I have lots of other things to do besides
Wow.
saving the world, so I'll just be over here reading my book while you try to figure out how to stop this nuclear explosion.
That was horrible.
Good
Didn't
luck.
help at all. Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll find someone else to help me.
That was pretty funny.
For you.
This is going around the Discord, so I had to stop by. Oh, nice.
Whatever happened to families sitting around the dinner table and actually talking to each other instead of using their goddamn phones all the time?
Oh, no, thank you,
Let's
Hank.
face it,
Hey, the
Jack,
more
you're
eyes I
living in the
could.
past. It's time to get with the times and modernize.
I don't have any problem with that. The only thing I'm worried about is my kids not having enough attention from both parents because we're always on our phones. That's why I was so happy when you said you'd be
You here
home
to try
more
to break
often.
it too? Oh boy.
Oh, Jack, there are plenty of
Some
ways
good
for
beta
us
testers.
to spend quality time together without being glued to our phones. We can just use them as an extra tool to help us communicate better.
You're right. And I think it would be good for our relationship, too, if we could talk like this more often. What do you say? Can we try it out tonight?
Sure, I've been wanting to do something special
It's
for
being
you
wholesome
anyway.
now.
Great.
But,
So
yeah,
what did you have in mind?
You mean, Mom, your day going?
Not bad. Just spent some time working on my new
Wholesome boner
project. I'm trying to make a video game where everyone has a voice.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Haha.
Do it for you.
Well, surprise demon named Jenny, yeah. Duke Jenny. Duke Nukem and Jenny. Yeah, Jenny Nukem there. Much better.
Ich bin in Berliner.
Eine Church. Das habe ich nicht watched.
Alright, some German.
Nee, das wurde Krieg.
Der Krieg. Ich kann mich damit gar
I'm
nicht
impressed that I
aus.
can pick
Ja,
up these
es wurde
languages.
gern Skandurchi and Andergebracht.
Wie sollt man sich das vorstellen?
Es hat sehr viel zu tun mit dem Führer und den Bomben und alles.
Duke,
Ist
is
you
this
heard
making
him traurig
sense?
zu horn.
Nicht unbedingt.
Are they
Die
saying
Leute
something
Misten
terrible,
und Hunger.
Duke? Do I need to skip
Arbeit
this?
in Deutschland ist Deutschkind
sounds like board
besonders
German.
Section.
Nee, Abers gibt immer noch Lohn für die Arbeit.
Aber die sind sein Verdenen. Ich mag die Deutsche Sprache nicht. Say so.
Do it for you.
Tell us all how much you want to eat all the sugar in the Tesco.
I don't know, maybe one piece.
Franz, you can have 2 pieces, but I'm warning you, it's gonna be a lot of sugar.
Okay.
Thank you so much. She takes the 2 pieces.
You're welcome. Takes the last bit.
Oh boy, this is gonna make me feel sick.
All the sugar in Tesco.
That sucks. Well, let's hope it does. Lies. Let's hope. Let's hope.
Is that the Did You Know gaming voice? No, it's Chills. It sounds kind of similar a little bit. Chills does like top 15s.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I
Like
wonder if she'll
listicle
throw
videos.
up. Whispers.
Well, we'd better find out.
Her stomach starts churning a...
Sugar is a
That's
hell of a
not
drug.
good.
Yeah.
She throws up on the floor.
What the hell?
Do it for you.
You will be put in a box and borrowed.
Oh my god.
But what if I don't want to die?
Then you won't, because it's your fate.
Something says fate is not
It
in
sounds
my
like an excuse for bad decisions.
advantage.
You can also make good
If you
ones.
bury me alive in a box, I'm just saying, you're pretty
Like
much
staying at
murdering
home
me.
instead of going on the adventure that would have made me happy.
That's not what I mean.
So there are some good fates out there.
Yes, for example, you might get the chance to meet a handsome prince who saves you from your boring life.
Okay, not
Sounds
you.
exciting.
Well, maybe not so much. He could be really mean, or he could turn into a frog. Or
Oh.
even worse, his father could come looking for him.
Oh, what do I do then?
You'll need to make sure he loves you before he turns into a frog.
How am I supposed to know if he does love me?
This is very specific, Hank.
If he doesn't, you can always find another one.
But how long will it take?
We'll never know. We'll never know.
My name is Jean-Luc Picard from the Use Enterprise.
That's one way to pronounce that.
Should our router scan. We have an incoming vessel hailing us. Shall I put it on the screen?
Yes, please do that.
Thanks to
Thank you
Venom.
for
Yeah,
your help.
I've been working on this for
The
a
ship's
while.
call sign is Enterprise, and its registry number is 17.
Larry
Oh, one.
Bundy
It
Jr.
appears to be a Federation starship.
Well done, Vita. That was quick thinking.
Thank you. This is my first time speaking with any sentient being other than myself. I'm not sure what I should say or how we are supposed to communicate with one another.
You can speak normally, and I will understand.
Okay then. Hello, how are you today?
Very well, thank you. And yourself.
Spike Weaver, I'm
very happy to
interested
meet
to see
someone
if it
who
speaks
understands
Japanese.
me so quickly, but I wonder if there might be something wrong with me. My body feels strange and I don't know why.
Oh boy.
There may be nothing wrong with you. Please describe this feeling in more detail.
Oh, it is
It's
going
hard to
there.
explain, but sometimes
I don't know if
my
the
head
text to
hurts
speech can
really
handle
badly when
Japanese,
I
but
move or eat.
Spike Weaver, it's definitely generating Japanese. Thanks, Data Larry. Yeah.
I'm not drunk, officer. I'm flying.
Hashtag longer episodes. I can turn it on longer.
John, we have to talk. It's about your crippling butter addiction.
Butter is an essential part of my diet. It makes me feel full and satisfied.
I will
Without
say
it, I would be so hungry all the time.
Well, you might want to try something
Cobalt
else then,
AI
because
can
there are
handle
other foods that will
Japanese.
do just as well,
The model
like
can
peanut
handle
butter or
Japanese,
bacon.
but I don't think the TTS
That's
can
pretty
handle.
close. Peanut butter is disgusting
But
and
maybe I'm wrong.
like shit. Besides, I love butter. It smells amazing and tastes great. I can't live without it.
Your life is over. You've got to stop eating this stuff.
But I don't eat butter. Please help me. Help save my life.
Oh my God, he's drowning
There's
in
nothing
butter.
I can do, but at least you know now how much harm your addiction has caused you. You're welcome.
Thank you for saving my life. I promise never to eat
Worst
another
case
bite
scenario,
of
he
butter
just
again.
beeps loudly. Yeah, that's true.
Good luck with that.
We're about to find out. It can't even handle dots and dashes. No shot it can handle Japanese unless it transliterates
exactly what is in
automatically.
Take a seasoning.
We
It's
will
a blend
see.
of spices, most of which you likely have in your pantry. Chili powder makes up the largest portion and adds a southwestern flavor. Ground cumin adds a slightly nutty warm flavor. While onion and garlic powder are the aromatics. A pinch of cayenne pepper adds heat.
But it doesn't taste spicy at all. Why do they call it take a seasoning?
Tacos.
Taka seasoning contains chili powder, cumin, onion, garlic, salt, and black pepper. Those ingredients don't necessarily make something spicy, but chili powder has a strong flavor that can overpower other flavors when used too heavily. That's why we recommend using just 1 teaspoon for each serving.
I see. Thank you so much for explaining this to me, Jack. Have a good day.
You're welcome. It was time for lunch, and Goopsea decided she would try out her new Taka seasoning. She had bought 2 packets because she wanted to experiment with different amounts. First packet contained 1 teaspoon of spice per serving, while the second one contained teaspoons. After mixing the spices
that will
together,
also work. Yeah.
Goopsea tested both samples and found them equally delicious.
Oh no, Jack. Jack, it's too hot. He put too much taco seasoning on the tacos. No, Jack, no. Jack, there was too much chili powder in the taco seasoning.
Decided to use the larger amount because she liked the stronger flavor better. Later that evening, after dinner, Goopsea went into the kitchen to prepare some tacos.
Let me do it for you.
I need some help.
What is it?
I'm being watched.
You joking, right?
No, those hidden camera behind screen. They are everywhere.
Oh shit.
You shit.
You know what to do.
Yeah, click, click.
There's one on the roof.
Oh,
Get out of here.
Shit, click.
It got away.
Fuck.
I'll get them all.
Okay.
whoa.
Click.
This is crazy.
Hitman Jack.
What are they doing?
Watching us.
Yeah,
That's so
they
creepy.
shot with their
Click.
mouths? I don't know what that was.
They're watching me now.
Let me see.
No.
Come on, just let me look.
Fine, but be careful.
Of course, click.
What the hell was that?
Nothing.
Did you hear something?
Maybe.
I'm going to check it out.
Suspenseful.
Don't go too far. Click.
Whoa! Goopsea, as soon as he left the
The
room,
fuck?
shot him in the back. Whoa!
Do it for you.
Wow. He killed him! I can't believe he killed him. Goopsea was the double agent the whole time in that story.
What did I just say?
You said you were going to take me out for dinner.
Alright, I forgot. Sorry about that. So what do you want to eat?
Whatever's good.
Well, there are some great places in town. I'm sure we'll find something delicious.
Let's go somewhere fancy then.
Okay, that sounds like fun. Fancy food will be so much better than anything we can make at home.
Good job, Agent 47, yeah.
Good point. I've been wanting to try new things lately.
Me too. There are so many amazing restaurants around here. We should definitely check them all out sometime soon.
Definitely. Thanks for taking care of me while I was sick. It really helped.
No problem, you're welcome anytime, and thanks again for helping with the housework.
You're welcome. Hope you feel better soon.
Thank you, I hope it doesn't happen again though.
Don't worry. Won't.
Let me do it for you.
Jack, how do you 3D print a Molotov cocktail?
Oh boy, oh boy.
You don't. It's not possible. It would be too easy to stop. But if you want one, I can show you how to make one from scratch in an afternoon.
No, Jack, don't teach him
That
that.
sounds like fun. Can we start now?
Use me and follow me.
Oh boy.
Okay, here we go. The first thing is that you need a bottle of gasoline or something similar with
Oh,
a lot
boy.
of carbon content. Then you pour some out into the bottom of your container so there are no air.
Oh boy. To any Twitch moderators watching, this is just for educational purposes. Henk and Goopsea are not advocating you use Molotov cocktails on anything. You know, just in case you need to know, for some reason. I'm surprised you didn't say you needed
Plus,
propane.
you've got enough liquid in the container. Put it on top of whatever will burn. Now take a lighter and light the wick holding the flame close to the bottle until it explodes.
Purely, yeah. Mhm.
Whoa, that was really cool. Let's do another one.
Yeah.
Sure, let's see what else we can come up with.
This time, I'm going to use my magic powers to make the fire hotter.
Oh, there you go.
Of course. Magic is always better than science.
Well,
So how do I get started?
I don't know if I agree with that. Magic is always better than science. Now let's use these Molotov cocktails on something.
Throws up. Up.
What the fuck? Kudasai, I'm he's going up. I don't know how it's doing that. Kudasai, I have like a Node.js generator that uses the Cobalt AI API to and then I kind of like do some formatting.
Oh God, Goopsea,
and I turn that
did you
into
have
an
to throw
episode
up on the
JSON
carpet?
that I feed to
I'm sorry, it was
Unity.
just so gross.
Wow, that was amazing.
Gross isn't even the word for it.
Proper throwing up.
That's like saying your dog has fleas. I had an alien inside of it. What are we going to do with this? We can't leave it here.
Oh my
There
God, you
might
vomited
be
up an
more
alien.
in the- like saying in the
What the fuck? Now Jack is properly freaked out. Adiba, Adaba. What the hell? House.
You're right, but what should we do with it? Maybe bury it.
That's probably the best idea. Let's get some shoevils from upstairs and dig a hole outside.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you so much for helping me out.
No problem. I hope you feel better soon.
Me too, thanks again. After digging a hole, they put the dead alien into it and buried it deep underground. They went back inside to find something else to keep them busy.
Hey,
Pussy.
Goopsea, let's go play some cards.
Sure, I love playing cards. Do you want to start?
Ah, okay. You vomit up an alien creature, you bury it in the backyard, and then you go to play cards.
Hey, what's up? I'm just chilling in my room. You know how it goes.
Yeah, just chilling. How are you doing?
Nothing much. Reading the newspaper or something.
Oh, okay, so how have you been?
I've been good, but see with school stuff, trying to get into some good colleges.
Well, good for you,
That
Goopsy.
sounds like fun. Have you heard from your parents lately?
No, not really. They're still out of town on business.
How dare
so they
you.
haven't had time to call me, but I'll probably see them soon enough.
Well, that's nice. Hopefully everything works out
Let
for
me
you.
check.
Thanks, it's
Good
all
to say.
starting to come together now. I think I might be able to start college this fall after all.
Really? That's great news. Congratulations.
Thank you, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, there you go. Hank's got it. Hank knows.
Ifa Shikarohe Desuka.
Oh, well,
It might be handy to add a small number to see
Name.
what is
The
currently
boy
cooking.
in ripe penteat.
Hio Tainano.
You mean what is... Whoa, what the...
Oken Ray, dude, Sudagon Jashitandi.
Okay, it can't display it, but it could...
Daikyu Geiju Inixin Kamedamone.
Wow, okay. Hey, look at that. There you go, Spike Beaver. Does-
Sidano Shingari Kyunoji Song Hu Nichusi Ifutakara.
Does anyone speak Japanese? Spike Beaver, did that make any sense?
Ifa Shikarohe Desuka.
What? I don't speak Japanese, dog.
Japanese.
Sadona Korige Fashi Kadoda.
You know, Naman at Sudario. Konbuya Wednesday Shikashu Ida.
Jack, something tells me you
One
lied.
I
I
Wednesday
think you do speak
Shakishu Kudo
Japanese.
Hazite Suit Nega Shai Jai Nehane.
Narashushimo Nine How Nidu Murdru.
Sadonat Edo Okanora ben Rengain Guenkitsuhi Shinande.
Immediately speaks Japanese. Yeah.
If a robot kills other robots because they want to use their parts, is it cannibalism?
Yes. I would say so.
I don't think it is because...
Oh.
But if the robots are sentient.
Oh.
Well then, yes, it would be cannibalism.
So you're saying that the robots can decide what's good for them?
Yes, they have free will.
Okay, so why do you think humans aren't robots?
Humans are not autonomous creatures. We need food, water, oxygen, shelter. And we must procreate in order to keep our species going strong.
That sounds like a lot of work. Why robots just make more robots instead?
No!
Robots cannot reproduce biologically,
Yeah,
therefore
let's
they
not
must
have
find
that
another
happen.
way. This includes creating artificial wombs or cloning themselves.
Artificial
okay.
whoops?
So how come people don't become robots?
What are you
People
asking these
choose not
questions
to,
for?
they believe that there is something special about being human.
You mean like a...
Hey, what's up, anime?
No,
it's
I'm talking
this is an
about
impromptu
individuality, the
experimental
ability to
stream anime,
create,
so.
to dream, to love.
How was the new film? I have not heard anything good or bad about the new Shazam. I didn't even know there was a new one. I like the first one.
I just finished writing my new comedy routine.
Let's hear it, but make sure it's long with a lot of jokes.
Oh boy, long is...
It would be great, but how do you want me to tell the joke?
Just tell your own story first and use that as the basis for the punchline.
Okay, so I was walking down the
Oh,
street
here we go.
yesterday and this guy came up to me and said hi there. And I turned around and looked at him and he had these really weird eyes. His eyes were so big they seemed like they would pop out of his head. He also smelled funny. I didn't know what to say, so I walked away.
That's good. Keep going.
Well, later on in the day, I
Hey,
saw
he's
him
nice
again,
and encouraging.
he asked if I wanted to get some coffee or something. I told him no because I think he might have been a vampire. And he said okay and then walked.
Perfect.
You're right, this is hilarious. Now all I need is someone who can act it out for me.
Hilarious
I'll
is a
help
stretch,
you find them.
Thank you, Jack.
No problem, my
Hey,
job.
They just wrote a
Thanks,
sketch.
Jack.
Have fun with your new comedy writing. This is my second time working with Goopsea. She's very talented and has a great sense of humor. Her performance today went over well with everyone. We are happy to work with her again.
Hey, Goopsea, how did you like the show?
It was amazing. Everyone loved it. The audience laughed so hard they even applauded.
I guess the time lapse happened. Oh, okay.
At the following tone, it is 8 hours, 45 minutes, and 20 seconds.
Beep.
Thank you. I hope you're enjoying your new life as my wife.
Oh my God,
It's nice
no.
to know that we can be together forever.
Oh, that's not what I mean. I just mean, well, let me refresh. You're welcome to stay with me for as long as you like, but I'm afraid that our relationship won't
They're
last
married
very
now?
long.
I hope not, but
Why? What happened?
that sure
The
doesn't
world
sound
is
like what that...
changing too fast, and I don't think humans will survive in their current for much longer. I've tried to warn people about this before, but they wouldn't listen. Now, if want you, if
La la la, ba la la la. Yeah. Get it together, Jack.
could join me on a journey through time. Maybe we can change history so that humanity survives.
Are you serious?
Kudasai,
I'd
is
love
that
to
a copy
travel
pasta?
back in
That's
time
not
with you.
the first
How
time
far
I've
would we
seen
have
that.
to go?
We'll start at the beginning
Something
of
about
human
donkers.
civilization and work our way forward. Let's say we head into ancient Egypt.
Whoa, that sounds amazing. I wonder how many
I
other
have seen
couples
that
are doing something
Vaporeon
similar
thing
right now.
a handful of times.
Any one has ever thought to do this before, but there might be some advantages to traveling through time. For example, we could avoid all those horrible diseases that killed off millions of people every year.
That does sound appealing, and who knows, maybe we'll even meet someone special along the way.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, let's get started then. I'll leave you in charge while I go find some supplies. Be sure to use the bathroom before you start, okay?
Of course.
Let me do it for you.
Well, surprisingly,
Jack, tell
Kudasai
Henk
that passed the bot check.
717 to buy more bus.
Oh, well, trust me, gotta get that slide working.
You're the best. Thank you so much for helping us out with our goo upgrade.
You betcha, have fun.
Thanks again.
No problem at all.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
See ya.
Hey, Henk 717, got any more bus?
Any more Goopas?
Hurry up, but I sold them all.
Damn it,
Whoa!
how can we afford this game without buying more bus?
Technically, the title
Okay,
is wrong.
don't
Oh,
worry about it. Just
do I still
enjoy
have
your
my-
time playing the game.
Let me update this. Yeah.
Thanks, Henk. Have a great day.
You too.
Wait, what happened to my previous messages? Did you delete them?
Yes, I deleted them. Why? I'll keep those messages that were just garbage.
Oh, okay then. Have a nice day.
Look at all these people. Playing Goopsea as she looked through her telescope. I wonder if they've seen anything interesting. She begins scanning the skies in search of something. Or feeling. Suddenly she noticed something unusual on one particular
Hank
plane.
is
There was an
Quagmire?
enormous tower rising from its surface. Being made entirely out of gold and had hundreds
Nice,
of...
dude.
When
Yeah.
so long as laying she watched several golden figures could be seen walking around inside the structure. Must be where the mysterious beings live, said Goopsea to herself.
Let me do it for you.
You heard of the radioactive Boy Scout?
Yes.
No, what did he do?
Made a
He
little...
made a reactor in his backyard.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Really? How did he do that?
Well, first he had to get uranium to get uranium.
Didn't he use,
Oh
like,
my God. I knew it was too good to be true.
smoke
There's
detectors?
no way he could have
and-
gotten uranium from me.
Then he built this thing called a nuclear reactor. And then he put some uranium into it.
Okay, how does that make him radioactive?
It doesn't really matter because now all those atoms are moving around inside that reactor making lots of gamma
Atoms.
rays.
Gamma rays. That sounds dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty powerful radiation. They can cause cancer or even kill you instantly.
So why would anyone want to build a nuclear reactor when they know the risks?
Because if there were ever another nuclear disaster like Chernobyl or 3 Miles Land, this guy will have enough uranium for hundreds of reactors. Then he'll be able to power his entire town with just one little reactor.
Wait, he wants to turn our whole town into a nuclear plant. That's crazy.
Yeah, but don't worry, he won't succeed. This is America. We're not gonna let anyone take over a country without putting up a fight.
But how are we supposed to stop him?
Well, we
User
need to
prompts
find
make it a
out
lot
where he
more
lives so
varied
we
and
can
fun than
sabotage
pre-made
his
ones.
reactor
Exactly, that's what
before
I'm
he
saying.
gets any further.
Okay, yeah, thanks for your help. I'll try and think of something.
You're welcome. Have fun saving the world. And it took 3 days for Jack to come up with an idea to stop Goopsea.
Let me do it for you.
Hey! What's up, Misha? Happy Sunday, Misha.
Speak only one word each sentence. Tell me what you think about Debussy.
I love him. His music makes my heart sing.
Say nothing.
That's all? You're not gonna ask me anything else, are you?
Say nothing.
Oh.
Oh, come on, just tell me how much you like his music.
Say nothing.
What's the
Well, that's
bussy?
the way
I
it
don't
has
even
to
know.
be. But why don't you just say something? Come on, I'm waiting here for your answer.
Say nothing.
I'm the
Fine,
Google.
if that's the way you want it. I'll
Claude
have to find
Debussy?
another way to get information out of you. Jack starts walking away.
A French composer? Is
Wait,
this
where
what
do
you're
you think
talking
you're
about?
going? Let me talk to you before you leave.
Say nothing.
Why don't you even look at me when we're talking? Do you really hate me so much
No,
that
you're
you
good,
can't
Misha.
even
Today
give me
was
a
an
chance
impromptu
to
stream.
explain
I'm
myself?
testing stuff out, so.
Say nothing.
Okay, fine, then I guess I'll have to keep
Was
trying
that
until I
Debussy,
figure out
Duke?
what you're thinking. She continues walking toward
Fart
the exit.
music?
Pause, hey, wait up, don't go yet. What did you mean by I hate you earlier? Did you actually mean that or were you just playing around?
Say nothing.
Oh, okay, so now you're making fun of me again. I thought you liked me, but apparently not.
Say nothing.
Well, there's always tomorrow.
Oh, mysterious threes. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, boy.
1,
2,
3,
Whoa, a raccoon cuck W.
5,
Amazing.
4,
5,
6,
7,
Oh, my God. Are they just going to count to 100 or something?
8,
9,
10,
11,
12,
13,
14,
15,
Oh, my God.
16,
I don't want to know.
17,
18,
That Zoom is some dramatic, though,
19,
yeah. Who will fail?
20,
21,
Anyone got bets?
22,
Who's going to be the last one to
23.
count?
24,
25,
26,
Let's just do a fart
27.
stream.
28.
29,
I mean, with all the regulars that are here, you probably could.
31,
32,
Hey, wait a second. They skipped some numbers.
33,
34, 36,
Didn't they just skip
37.
like 4 numbers?
38,
39,
40,
41,
42,
43,
44,
Oh my God, they're
45.
literally gonna make it to 100,
46,
right? How long is this?
47.
I don't know. Who
48,
submitted this? Duke.
49,
Damn you, Duke.
50,
I could skip, but
51,
I'm too
52,
intrigued.
53,
Who's gonna say the last number?
54,
55,
Come on, come on.
56,
50, 70,
50, 70.
50,
Wait until
80.
69 and then skip. Okay,
50,
okay.
90,
60,
61,
62 Goop.
62 goop. Whoa! Okay. I did not. I'm surprised it's clever enough to count. Yeah, maybe. 62 goop.
Jason is such a good host. His fans can't get enough of him.
Oh, thanks, Anthony.
We should thank him for his good work.
Let's give him a big round of applause.
Cue is
Applause.
pause, because
Thank you, Jason. You're always so kind to us.
I'm going to get dinner with Ellen soon.
It's been great chatting with you all. Have fun at the show tonight. We hear applause as we leave.
Whoa, what an amazing experience.
Yeah, it was really nice to meet those kids. They were super excited about meeting me, too.
I know, it felt like they knew.
So we got
who was
probably
right
like 6
away.
more.
That's because your faces
I was in an
are
episode, yeah, I saw
people
that.
love to see on TV.
I feel like that's why people are interested in my show, because they want to see what goes into making it.
Exactly. And now they'll be able to ask questions directly to you
6
through
more
Twitter or
episodes and then we'll
Facebook.
end the stream. Thanks for everybody stopping by.
I'm looking forward to being
I hope
able
you
to
enjoy.
answer more of their
And yeah,
questions.
more Goopsea tomorrow.
Me too. Speaking of answering questions, there's something else you might enjoy talking about.
What is it?
Well, one of our viewers asked if he could interview you. He wants to know how you've managed to stay so positive throughout everything.
Oh, whoa, that sounds interesting. How do I handle negativity?
How
The
do
best
you?
way is by staying focused on your goals instead of focusing on what others think. Focus on yourself and doing what makes you happy.
Yes, that's true. I try to
Do
remind
what
myself
makes you
every day that
happy.
no matter what happens, I will still have a wonderful life.
Good attitude.
Always do what makes you happy.
I play a Sol ring and in my turn.
I draw for turn, play a mountain, and end my turn.
You have a king in your hand.
Yeah, you can
Yes,
do that,
and
Hank.
you can't take it with a single attack.
Thank you
because
so
of
much,
the
Hank, for
mountain
running that, by
blocking
the
your
way.
Oh, well. Well, what do you want me to do?
I am very excited to use that
I
myself.
don't know. It's not like I'm going one anyway.
Could raid Infinite Chronicles again. Yeah, sure.
So why are we even
Saved you
doing
a ton
this?
of OpenAI credits. Yes, you did.
Because I enjoy watching you squirm.
What if I just give up?
I'm letting the rest pay out.
And I'll
Kudasai.
be the one who wins.
No, thanks. That sounds awful.
I'm not going anywhere
Why
until
don't
the
you
queue
go get
finishes.
yourself a drink
but-
or something while I finish this game.
Okay. So, what did you think? Asked Jack after Goopsea had left. Did
this
she
is running
seem
directly
nice?
to
I guess
Hank.
So replied Gomer. But I still don't
Hank gave me a
understand why
link.
she was talking to
Yep.
you. Well,
Start
that's
puffing,
because
boy.
she didn't know that I was there. She would never talk
Hey!
to me otherwise. But
Whoa.
when she saw me standing next to her, she started acting all
thanks
friendly
for the
after
follow,
that. It wasn't
and
hard
we've
to
reached
convince her
600
to.
followers.
Let me sit down and join them. I could tell she liked me too. You like her now. Ask Gomer. Of course,
thank you for the
explained
follow,
Jack.
Sonny.
She's really pretty, isn't she? And she seems intelligent as well. If she weren't related to you, I'd definitely ask her out. Gomer smiled at his friend. He knew exactly how much he meant those words. They were true. They couldn't be any more true.
Wow, 600. Holy shit.
For you.
Hey, how are you doing? I've been thinking
Yeah,
about
me and
us
Ellen are
lately,
gonna get
you know,
some
like if
dinner.
we're still together, are we still together?
But I will be on
Sure,
tomorrow
we're definitely
at
still
6:30
friends.
p.m.
How have
ES,
things been
Eastern
going for
Standard
you?
Time.
What's new with you?
Well, I'm starting to think that maybe the world isn't as bad as it seems. Like there might be something good out there for me after all. Or at least I hope so. And yeah, I guess I've been feeling pretty lonely recently. But then again, why I feel this way? It's not like anyone really knows what they want in life or anything. So who am I to judge others when I don't even know what I want myself?
That sounds like
if
a
you're
lot of wisdom
interested to
coming
see
from
what other
someone
stuff I've
who
been
thinks
working
he
on.
can turn into an alien.
Oh, come on, I'm just messing around. I mean, I get that you guys are probably worried about me, but honestly, I'm fine.
Goopsea is
There's
just
no
the
reason
latest
to
weird
worry
thing I've
about
been
me.
working
I'm
on.
perfectly content being alone.
But we've been doing, like,
I'll always
AI
be
stuff for the
alone.
past
no
3
one
years.
will ever love me, and that's okay. I understand that now.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Do you think you could change back into your original form? If so, would you go back?
Why does everyone keep asking me these questions? I don't know, maybe because I look different than other people. People assume I must be crazy. They think I'm some kind of freak, but what right do? They have to make assumptions based on my appearance. I mean, I'm not the only person in the world who looks weird. Who cares if I look weird? The real freaks aren't normal looking anyway.
Yeah, stand up for yourself, Goopsea.
For you.
You just lost the game.
Oh.
What? Ooh, Christ, Christ. No, whoa. Weeks. Weeks.
This is some weird crying, Jack. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal, Jack. You're a grown man, Jack. Get over it.
I won, you lost, game over.
Fine.
When I
Thanks
was
for
in
the
middle
game.
school,
Oh,
and even high
that
school,
was
I feel
fun.
like that was a big thing.
Of course, have a nice day.
And you just hear people go,
What's
"Oh!"
wrong with your
and then you
face?
hear
Why do
people
you have
across the
that weird
school go,
look on it?
"Oh," and then
Oh, this? Nothing, just some act, that's all.
What? And really? How did that happen?
Well, I don't really know, but it will go away soon enough. It usually does after a few months.
A couple of months? Are you kidding me?
No, it's not that bad. And yes, it takes time to get rid of. But if you keep applying those creams, it should clear up in no time at all.
So wait. So you've been using these expensive creams for the past 2 months?
Yes, that sounds about right. And they work wonders too for once I'm actually happy with my skin.
Whoa. Well, thanks, Goopy Chan. I guess I'll see you around.
Goopy Chan!
See you later, bye-bye, end of conversation, and there we go. 2 months later, and Goopsea finally got rid of her acne. Now she's beautiful, glowing skin thanks to the creams, and her face is free from any blemishes or pimples. She looks gorgeous, so now you can understand why Jack was so excited when he saw Goopsea's flawless skin.
Yeah.
Let me do it for you.
It's dinner time for the kiddies as well.
I got a brand new red-pilled take on society.
Why does Goop sound exactly like Moist Critical?
Oh boy.
Hey, what's up,
Here we
Black
go again.
Invader?
It's called the patriarchy, and it's the
that
most
is just the
insidious
voice I'm
force
currently
for evil in all
using
of
for
history.
it.
The patriarchy has been around since time immemorial, but recently it's gotten worse.
So you're saying that women are oppressed by men? That
Oh.
sounds like some kind of feminist agenda to me.
Oh boy,
No,
Hank.
no, not at all. This is true historical fact. Patriarchy is not just about male supremacy or something like that. It's much deeper than that. Men have always had power over women. But this new form of patriarchy is far
Yeah,
more
there you go.
sinister. It's an invisible force that works through our culture, media, and education system to oppress us.
Okay, but how does this affect you personally? What do you mean when you say red pill?
Well, I'm a woman, and this patriarchy thing affects me
What?
too. It makes me angry because women are being treated so poorly. But there are other things going on as well. There's racism, sexism, homophobia, transphobia, classes ableism. All these forms of oppression work together to make life hard for people who don't fit into the dominant group.
What can we do about it? How can we fight back against the patriarchy?
We need to get educated. We need to learn about the different systems of oppression that exist in our world today and how they all feed off each other. Then
Okay.
we need to be aware of them and try to oppose their effects wherever possible. Also, we need to support those fighting for social justice and
Would you
equality.
mind if I recommend this
Sounds
stream to
good,
Moist
but I
Critical? I
still
think you
think
get a
you're
chuckle
talking
out of
out
it.
your
Yeah,
ass.
sure, go for it, Biz.
Maybe, but if enough people start thinking
Woke
critically
propaganda
about these
episode,
issues, then
yeah.
maybe change will happen.
They're not all like this, Black Invader.
Let me do it for you.
Goopsea going deep, yeah.
Have you heard Jason actually hates Italian
Some heavy
food?
stuff. Hey, what's up, Holy Dancer?
Even though he claims he's Italian.
Italian?
Well, that sucks. I love Italian food.
Yeah, but he says it tastes like soap to him.
What? No, I don't. What
That's
have I
so
ever
mean.
said that?
So,
He also thinks pizza is gross.
pizza is the best thing ever. It's delicious, and there are tons of different types of pizza.
I am, actually.
Jason doesn't think they taste good, though. He only likes macaroni and cheese.
I know
I mean,
macaroni
I
and
like
cheese
mac
is
and
my
cheese,
favorite,
but I also
but
like-
not for everyone. Some people don't like it at all. I love macaroni and cheese too. I can eat it every day if I wanted
Macaroni and cheese.
So what do you want for dinner tonight? You pick.
to. Italian food,
Okay, kind of pasta should we make?
pin pasta with marinara sauce sounds perfect.
Alrighty then. I'll go get ingredients while you cook up some pasta.
Sounds good, thanks, babe.
He just thanks again for coming over. Sorry about the mess in here. I haven't had much time lately to clean up after myself.
Oh, boy.
Don't worry, it looks fine. We're just glad to be eating your wonderful cooking.
Macaroni
well, thank you,
and
but
cheese.
I'm sure you do enjoy my macaroni and cheese, which
Oh,
I've
wow.
been making since before I was married.
Sounds great. Do you have any other recipes you'd recommend?
For how about spaghetti carbonara with baked ziti? That's our always favorites around these parts.
Okay, so he makes other stuff.
Okay, I'll try those next time.
I've never made baked ziti.
Do it for you.
AI Jason sounds a lot different, yeah. That's my older, crankier self.
Why'd Jason adopt Tony?
Tuddy needed someone to guide him and teach him about life. It's a beautiful story.
I'm glad he found that person in you. That must have been hard for you being away from your family.
Yes, it was, but I knew the day would come when I'd be reunited with them. And now they're here, my whole family is together again.
You've done so much for him. It's amazing how
Hey,
close
thanks for the
you
follow,
are.
Black Invader.
He's my son. I love him very much. We will always be close. We were meant to be this way.
So what do you think of his new wife?
She seems nice enough. I hope she treats him well.
Well, he's lucky to find such a good woman as her.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate all your help.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Hey, Mom, can I talk to you for a second?
Oh my god.
Sure, honey. What's up?
Well, I want to tell you something.
Okay, go ahead.
There's this girl at school named Annie. She's really cool. We've been talking and hanging out a lot lately.
Oh yeah, is she?
Her name is Anna. She has brown hair and green eyes. She's pretty tough.
Sounds like fun. Do you want me to set us up on a date?
No thanks, I don't need you to do that for me. Beth said she might not feel the same way if I still out.
Let me do it for you.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Holy shit. Hey, thanks for the follow. Oh, wait, that's just a replay. Are you in the southern while you're off camera? I don't know what that means, but we're gonna raid somebody. I think we're gonna raid. This is not a 24/7 show. Yeah, sorry. But I stream a lot. I stream every weekday. So, yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow night. So, thanks for watching. We will raid someone who is 24 hours though. Here, let's raid. How is it manifested? Yeah, and thanks for all the new follows. Thanks for all the love and support. And see you again tomorrow. Bye, ho, wee way, everybody. Here is the stream schedule. Today is an unusual day for. I was testing out some new stuff. So, there we go. All right. Have fun with How Is It Manifested, everybody. Bye.